Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing? Let me straighten this up. Shouldn't check my camera before I got on here. How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. Man, thank y'all for being here. I just thank God. I got so much just to thank God for. It's just been an awesome week. Just things happening around, just happening. I'm not just say around me and my family. Just see different people getting blessed with different things, and for us all to be here and able to share, and be in the chat, greeting each other. It's just awesome. Like Rizzo and I talked earlier on the phone. Everybody didn't wake up this morning, but we still here, so we still got work to do. We still have people to lead to Christ, and we still have to tell people about these doggone narcissists. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got to do it. Hey, Alan B, he said, I love how Solomon has me jamming up in here. Yeah, I like that music, that lo-fi music. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's my new little thing that I've been doing over here. But let's do all in the chat. Let's see. Let me take this off right quick so I can do something. Hold on. I can't pop them up if it's like that. I realized that last week. But how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? How y'all week been? I know it's Wednesday. How y'all been since last week? And I heard Rock Your Crown was phenomenal. Shannon had Rock Your Crown on Saturday. Heard that thing was phenomenal. Things went down in there, so that's awesome for the ladies. If y'all went, just put, hey, I went to Rock Your Crown, or I was there, or something in the chat. Let's see who all attended. I know she had a lot of people in there, so that's awesome. Let me see. Okay, I see Rizzo in here. My brother Rizzo's in here. How you doing? Just speaking to everybody. Thank you for talking to me earlier, Rizzo, on the phone. Always good to talk to, chop it up with the brothers. How you doing, George? My sister's in here. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Dr. G is in here. Dr. G, I didn't get a chance to catch your room for I know you had the room on Clubhouse for the first time. I heard you did an excellent job. Family just evolving and doing all kind of stuff. I heard through the grapevine, a little bird told me, okay, Shannon told me, that you did a phenomenal job speaking on Clubhouse. As you see, different people doing different things. And I've told y'all once, and I'll tell you 1,000 times, it's not nothing to do with me. It's all about God and about us as a family and people just doing what we're supposed to be doing. So you're obedient and you do things start to happen. But yeah, Dr. G did a room on Clubhouse. I heard it was phenomenal. So I'll be looking forward to seeing more rooms and things like that. So that's awesome. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Hey, family, how you doing? Let me get down a little bit. I seen King Joe was in there early. Say greetings to all the family in the chat. Hey, welcome. Was in there early. It was in there before I even got started. I was like, okay. Okay, let me see who else in here. LWGL. I don't think I've seen you before. Thank you. If you're a new subscriber, thank you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead, click that bell, subscribe to the channel, turn on all notifications. And if you haven't liked this video yet, go ahead and like it. You know what I'm saying? Share it out on social media. I want people to come in. We get the clowning and everything like that. You never know how these things gonna go. You just never know. Hey, how you doing, sis Jasmine? Welcome. Let's see who else in here. What Alan B just said, he say, how fitting I'm playing phase 10. Yeah, we ain't talking about them kind of games tonight, Alan B. We ain't talking about them games right there, brother. I know what you said, though. We ain't talking about them games. Hey, how you doing, Kristen? Welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank y'all. Y'all see the topic. Walking away from a relationship is hard when you're dealing with games. And the games that narcissists play, or people in general, they play games. They play mind games. We're gonna break down some of these games and how they like to do things and stuff like that. And we're just gonna let the Holy Spirit take over, and we're just gonna keep on rolling, like they say, rolling with the punches. Let's see, make sure I ain't missing nobody. Hello, how you doing, Stephanie Burke? Welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm happy when I see anybody in here. Actually, it'd be one person. I'm still gonna be excited, to be honest with you. Hey, how you doing, Andrea? Welcome. Say hello, family. Hello, how you doing? Amazing Miss Pre, welcome. She said, I know it's going to be a good word. I pray it is. It should be. How you doing, Terry? Welcome. Terry been commenting on a lot of my videos. Thank you for that. I've been going back and forth, try to respond where I can. So thank you for that. Let's see. Who else? I just ran out of that and put this on saying, sorry, y'all going to TJ Maxx and look for workload. Hey, be safe. You know what I'm saying? While you're driving out there on them roads, I hope you find what you're looking for, and I hope you find it on sale. Actually, about me finding stuff on sale. I hope you find it on sale. Yeah, let's see. Let me go down a little bit. Alan B say, oh, he talking about my sister Tell. He said, Telsha called these narcs recycled pigeons and bow-legged ducks. All I saw is Daffy Duck with his knees turned inward as he approaches Bugs Bunny saying, you despicable. Man, Telsha be on some, man. She funny, man. She funny. Hey, how you doing, Shannon? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. She said, oh, I scheduled under Shannon's room. I like to do it on the last Tuesday of the month. Testimony Tuesday. Oh, okay. That's what you gonna call. Okay, testimony. I like that. Testimony Tuesday. Come on with it. Dr. G. Hey, how you doing, Sunshine? Welcome. Hello from Oklahoma. Hey, my wife from Oklahoma. So hey, matter of fact, I went to basic training when I was in the Army in Oklahoma, in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. I've been to Oklahoma quite a few times. I don't want to live there, but I've been there quite a few times. Hey, I ain't talking about your state. I'm just saying. But hey, welcome, welcome. Y'all know, yeah, Fort Sill and Lawton, Oklahoma, Oklahoma City. What else I done been? Tulsa. I've been to a few different spots around there now. Back when I had to travel for work, for sure. Thank you for being here. Okay, I think I'm caught. I don't think I missed nobody. If I miss you, hey, I apologize. Say, hey, you missed me. Try to speak to everybody as I can, but you know how it be sometimes. Things be coming in. But man, again, man, thank y'all for being here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always fun to get around family. And I say that, and I don't say that jokingly. It's true. It's always fun to get around family, be able to share. Everybody come out and you know, talk to one another, you know, support one another. It's all love. And if this is your first time joining, hey, welcome. I almost sound like we in church, huh? We not in church, but it was your first time, you know, joining. Hey, welcome. If you're not participating in the chat, it's your first time. I get it, I understand. At least hit the like button for your boy, you know, and you know, and subscribe to the channel because we got some good stuff going on around here. My wife, I was talking to Rizzo, and I was talking to my wife earlier. My wife channel, thank God, it's just doing phenomenal things right now with her videos. You know, it's about consistency. And it's not what this message is about, but I do want to touch on it real quick. Whatever you do in life, you have to be consistent with it. You have to be consistent with it. And what I mean by that, if you go get on YouTube, be consistent. If you go be on TikTok or one of these other social medias platforms, you have to be consistent. If you married to somebody, the husband and wife, y'all have to be consistent with y'all love. Hey, how you doing, Lyricist? I heard Lyricist, Shannon showed me, I think that was yesterday or earlier. I heard you on 10,000 streams on whatever, I can't remember the platform, but 10,000. That's awesome. Hey, how you doing, John? John Mark Speaks. Welcome, welcome. So it's all love around here. But whatever you do, be consistent. If you go be the rapper, be the best rapper you go be consistent about it. If you go pray, if you go read your Bible, be consistent. If you go leave the narcissist and go no contact, be consistent. If you go set boundaries, be consistent. And I guarantee you, all this consistency go pay off at some point, at some time. Now, don't ask me when, don't ask me how, don't ask me where it's gonna pay off. I guarantee it's gonna pay off. Consistency does work. Like I'm being here every week, every Wednesday, pretty much like clockwork. Had a couple, you know, things that happen, but you know, things happen. But for the most part, every Wednesday I'm here. I was here every Wednesday and Friday doing lives, but it's about consistency. Same thing with my sister Joy, being consistent in what she's doing. Telsha being consistent in what they're doing. Rizzo every week. He's dropping podcasts. He's being consistent in what he's doing. Alan B has been consistent on Clubhouse every Monday. You know what I'm saying? And every Monday he's on Clubhouse pouring out. You know what I'm saying? And I know how it is to pour out. I'd be tired after, you know, sometime after some of these lives, but it's consistency. So if you go work in your workplace and you want to get promoted, you got to be consistent. I should just say that message for her. I like that. I might do something about being consistent. I just like that because I think sometimes we get caught up and we be the other C. I use this a lot in safety, complacent. So don't get complacent with being consistent, because if you get complacent with being consistent, what happens is you stop doing what God wanted you to do. You stop doing what you're supposed to do in the situation that you're in, and that's when we have things happen. Hey, how you doing, Miss Spanish lady? Welcome, welcome. So being consistent, like Stephanie Burke just put in there. Where I just seen it. Where did it go? There you go. Like she just said, consistency is the key. You have to stay consistent in whatever you're doing. If you go work out lifting weights, you can't work out this week and then don't work out for 4 weeks and expect your muscles to develop. It's not going to happen. You're not being consistent. So I'm just telling y'all, y'all have to be consistent in what y'all doing. So we got a lot. Like I said, I'm big on celebrating and everything. So it's like I said, Shannon channel, like I said, it's going off. Telstra channel is going off, gaining subscribers and all these things. Joy channel, same thing. I'm doing, making my little waves as well. So I'm thankful for any subscriber that I have, any like that I have, anybody that shared a video. Trust me, I am thankful. So it is awesome. Let's see what y'all talk about in the chat before we get rolling with this message. Let me see. John say, I agree, need to be more consistent. Now we all can be consistent in certain things. I know areas I can be more consistent in with, like, I read my Bible app, but I don't read my Bible as much because technology. So I told myself the other day I'm going to start picking up my Bible more so I can highlight different scriptures that I want to read and stop depending on the Bible app. Because think about it, they ever take away the Bible app, your phone, I still have my book in my hand. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things, and you never know what they're gonna do. They might shut down the internet. Then what? What you gonna do at that point? Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Let's see. Let's go down. My wife, she congratulating our sis Joyce. Congratulations to you. Yeah, Joy at 20,000 subscribers. I think it's 20.4 or something like that. Almost at 21, man. It's hard to get up there. I think this stuff is easy to gain these numbers. If it was easy, everybody would be on YouTube and we all would be putting out messages and be monetized and have 4 million subscribers. But as you can see, it's not consistent. And the thing about it is, a lot of people get in it. And Rizzo and my wife know what I'm talking about. They got this guy I know. He got into YouTube last year. Went viral. He went viral. He had a couple videos on what is called Razi Zachariah. And don't ask me the whole story because I don't remember everything. But he had a couple of videos that went viral. He had 100-something thousand views on like a couple, like 2 or 3 of his videos. I think one of them had 300-something thousand views. Gained all these subscribers. And then what happens is, and Shannon and I had this, we talked about this last night. Sometimes you can rise too quickly. Let me explain that. So sometimes you'll get to a place where you shouldn't be, but you should be there, but you get there too quickly because you're pushing the envelope and you're not waiting, you're not being patient as God wants us to be. So you can get there too quickly. So your rise to fame or your rise to getting promoted, sometimes you can get promoted at work and you're really not ready to be the supervisor. So therefore you're in a position, not saying you can't learn how to do it, but what if you never learn or nobody ever teaches? So you're in a position that you really don't know what you're doing. So sometimes, people get on YouTube or things like that, get this instant success because something went viral. Now they're trying to keep up with the same video, and you can't keep up with that video. You can't keep shooting and thinking that all my videos are going to go viral because that's not how it happened. You can't think if you got one book that went on the Amazon bestseller that all your books go on Amazon bestseller. Yeah, you praying and you hoping that they do. But if you're not being consistent with your word, because I ain't talking about the book, I'm talking about the Bible. If you're not being consistent, you're not going to see that same growth. Just like God give it to you, also can take it away. So remember that family as well. Just think about that. So like I said, we got a lot of things going on in this community. I'm just happy for everything that's going on, whatever is going on. It's just all kind of things going on. Like I said, Dr. G just held her first room on Clubhouse. Awesome. Alan B had a room on Clubhouse. Awesome. Just things going on. Like I said, Shannon had the Rock Your Crown. I wasn't in there. I heard it was awesome. Everything, just things just starting to fall into place. If you don't see it and you don't feel this anointing or just the Holy Spirit around whenever, I'm just talking about around you, things that you're doing, man, look here, man. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Oh, you're welcome, sis. And thank you for all you do, just all the support. Joy and I talk a lot back and forth on TikTok. We be sharing videos all the time. I be sending her funny videos sometimes serious, and she do the same. It's just good to have those interactions. And like Rizzo and Alan B, we talk a lot, either texting or talking on the phone or whatever. It's good to have that brotherhood and the support system around you. It's just awesome. So like she just I just seen it where. So I'm way behind. Hold on, let me see. Where is it at? Let me scroll down. Just like Lyrica just said, congratulations to everybody. Because all y'all have something going on. I guarantee we all got something going on. So congratulations to whether y'all shared in the chat or not. Congratulations to whatever you have going on. That is awesome. So thank y'all for, again, being here and, just sharing that. Okay, let's got that out the way. We're going to actually deliver the message today. Yeah, last week turned out great. We were supposed to deliver this message last week. But if you watched the video last week, hey, the Holy Spirit took over. People started testifying and testimonies being shared. So we just went with it, and I just allowed it to happen. And And God, I just been obedient. So we just went with it. So this is actually the message from last week, but we're gonna go ahead and share it this week. This is all my wife contact. You want to hit up on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. She's blowing up on TikTok, YouTube. I was gonna wear her shirt, but I actually was, I'm a real estate agent for y'all that don't know in the Texas area. So if you're looking for real estate, hey, quick plug. I'm in the Texas area, but if you're looking for real estate actually anywhere around the country, you can reach out to me and I can find a real estate agent for you that will help you out. So it's not just in Texas. I can do it actually in any state. You just let me know what state you're looking in. I will find the agent for you and we can go from there. You'll work directly with that agent. But if you're coming to Texas, like Houston area, you want to work with me, that's fine. I can do that too. But enough about that. But Narc-Free Living, my wife has t-shirts, mugs, what's called them, pullovers, sweatshirts, sweatsuits. I mean, I'm waiting for her to come out with some tennis shoes. You know what I'm saying? Come out with some Narc-Free Living tennis shoes. Now that's gonna be fun. Like some kind of Adidas looking shoe is a Narc-Free Living. Now that'd be awesome. But yeah, just waiting for that to come out next. She got so much, she's coming out with. So it's just keep her, like I said, just keep us in prayer. We gonna keep y'all in prayer like we always do, and just keep us in prayer because sometimes Dr. G say cute pins, and I see that. Yeah, she do got some cute pins. You're right. She definitely does. Thank you for that, brother Alan B. He said, thank you for being consistent with these lives, bro. Hey, thank you for what you're doing. You're welcome. And also, like I said, thank you for doing your Monday clubhouse. Thank you for being consistent with praying for us as well. Because I know, even though I don't talk to you every day, I know you constantly praying for all of us. I know what kind of brother you are. It's like I'm constantly praying for you as well. Hey, how you doing, Unbroken Sylvia Sunshine? Welcome. Thank you for joining. So it goes both ways, brother. You can believe that. Yeah, Dr. G says, yeah, you're right. My wife has she has some nice pins. Matter of fact, hey, I got two of them right here. So I can put the stuff on camera. See, this is some of her pins that she has. It has the logo. I don't know if you probably can't see it, but it says Narc-Free Living. She has the gold and she has the silver. It says Narc-Free Living, got a little crown. She loves crowns. So I didn't even know I had that right there. But yeah, she has awesome pins for sale for the website. I mean, on the website as well. So like I said, she got all kind of stuff, all kind of things going on. So it's awesome. Hey, how you doing? She said, I appreciate the love and support. We appreciate you being here. And then if you want to get in touch with me, follow me again on TikTok. I'm more focused on TikTok right now, to be honest with you, and YouTube. YouTube and TikTok is kind of what I'm focusing on more. I still post on Facebook and stuff, but hey, how you doing, Judy Mills? Welcome. I'm happy you're here. All right. But I have been focusing a little bit more, and that's God been positioning me to focus a little bit more on TikTok and not a little bit more, a lot more on TikTok and a lot more on YouTube and Facebook. I got a presence on there, but I don't post on there like talking about. But anyway, domestic violence. If you're dealing with domestic violence, hey, here's the number, man. Please dial this number, men and women, because men get abused too. Don't think we don't, because we do. I've been in that situation. I'm not just talking about something I've read in a book. I'm telling you about something I know firsthand encounters. Yes, men do get abused as well. I'm talking about physical abuse, and women get abused definitely as well. So call that number. Don't be scared. Get help. Seek help, and don't just let time fly by and you stay in a situation that you no longer need to be in, especially if God told you to leave that situation. Make sure you're out of that situation. And last thing I want to promote, got to promote this, man. Look, this is the book. If you ain't got the book, Money Talks 2. Shannon and myself, my wife, we wrote a chapter in this book. Awesome chapter, awesome book. It was on the Amazon bestseller list. I don't know how that works. Does it stay on the Amazon bestseller list? I guess it stay on there. I don't know, but it was on the Amazon bestseller list in 3 different categories. So check it out. As you can see, this Shannon and myself picture featured on the book. So yes, we actually authors now. So we can say that, we can actually claim that. It's something I always wanted to do. So thank God I was able to do it and actually do it with my lovely wife. So that's awesome. First book with my wife and with other great couples. That's all, all building kingdom-based business. So that's awesome. So check out the book again on Amazon. I think you still can get the Kindle version as well. So yes, I keep promoting it because I never wrote a book before. So I mean, I'm going to promote it probably every week. Probably every week I'll promote it. Hey, it's one of them things. So yeah. All right, y'all. So let's get into this one. So walking away from a relationship is hard when you're dealing with games. We're talking about the games that the narcissists love to play. We're talking about those mind games, those evil games, those crazy games, those sadistic games. Because you think about some of it sadistic. Those games where they cheating, those games where they lying, those games where you don't even know who you're really talking to. You might have talked to this person earlier that morning at 6 a.m. when they left for work, and when they came home, you got the demon, or you got the evil person, whatever you want to call, whatever name you give them. So there's a lot of games that are being played. We're gonna talk about games. I like to break things down, so we're gonna talk about games. I thank y'all for the congratulations on the book. And we got other things that's coming down the pipeline that we're gonna be announcing. You got to do it. When things happen. I've learned you can't announce things too early. You know what I'm saying? Because people are praying against you. P-R-A-Y. And then you got people that are praying on you. P-R-E-Y. I-N-G, obviously, that are praying on you because they are praying for your downfall. They're hoping you don't succeed. They don't care nothing about you, even though they always there. They just don't want you to ever become whatever you're supposed to be in God's eyes. Trust me. I know Shannon was live on TikTok last night, and we had two idiots came in there. I guess I should say, I'm gonna say whatever. I said it already. It's already out there. We had two idiots came in there and said two stupid things. One of them said, "You praying to a fake God," and then the other one said something else. I don't know, but people are going to come around. And my thing is on that, and I don't have to take up for my wife or anything. I do it because I want to, and I love my wife. But the thing about it, immediately when she got off, I said, "Go ahead and make me a moderator, so we won't have this problem again." Because I couldn't block him. I wanted to block the guy because my thing is, what the message is about. You can see it. Nobody held a gun to your head and told you to say that nonsense you had to say. They do it on YouTube too. You get this hate, and the bigger you are, Rizzo and I had this conversation a few times. The bigger you are, the bigger you get on YouTube or any social media platform, the more hate you're going to get. You're going to get a lot of love, but also you're going to get a lot of hate. And my wife says this the best. She said, how you say that? If I live by your love, I'm going to die by your hate. I think it's how she says it. And that's true. So if you depend on people's love, you're going to also die by the hate, because those same people will turn their back on you like that. And like my brother Rizzo always say, they'll turn their back on you quicker than you can say Jackie Robinson. It's funny when he says it, but yeah, they'll turn their back on you quicker than you can say Jackie Robinson. So when you're in these narcissistic games and these relationships, you have to realize that these people will turn their back on you quicker than you can say Jackie Robinson. Like that. Before you can blink, you sit like, wait, what? You come home from work, the house is empty. Your clothes even gone. Ain't that some crazy stuff? They didn't took your clothes. What they doing with your clothes? I'm just saying. They didn't took the furniture. They took the refrigerator, all the appliances. They took your clothes. They could at least left your clothes, but they didn't took everything out the house. You walk into an empty home and calling a number, going straight to voicemail and change their number. Does narcissists love to play evil games when there's a new supply, old supply, whatever, an empath, whatever, they like to play games. I'm just saying. Ask me how I know. Just saying. So game, let's break this down. Game is a form of play or sport, especially a competitive one played according to rules and decided by skill or strength. Basketball, football, NFL, football, college football, any level of football, basketball, soccer, tennis, all these things are games. But then, you got board games like Phase 10, like Alan B was talking about earlier. You got Monopoly, you got your card game like Uno and all these different things. So you got those kind of games. And you got, like I said, the game professional sports and college and all that stuff. You got those type of games. But we're not talking about those games. Those games are meant to play like with team sports, unless you're playing tennis or golf, you're playing single, but you know what I'm saying? Lacrosse and all this stuff is team sport. We're not talking about none of those games. We're also not talking about none of the card games. We're not talking about those either. So what games are we talking about? So games also is a manipulative, basically a situation. I should have put to manipulate a situation, typically in a way that is unfair or unscrupulous. So think about that. This is the game I'm talking about that narcissists like to play. It's all about manipulation. It's about lies. It's about deceit. Only to control a situation and ultimately to control you or control us. This is what this type of game can cost you. It can cost you your life if you think about it. We've seen too many stories where people are with narcissists and they you know how they said. Usually it's women when the man is a narcissist. Oh, I don't think he'll ever hurt me. Only for that person to get taken, their life taken, because they thought that person would never hurt them. And then the crazy thing about it, when you think about it a step further, that person might have abused them, physically abused them before, but they never thought they would take their life. My thing is, if somebody is willing to hit you and then lie about it, when the cops come and say, "Oh no, we good," and then they tell your family, "Hey, we good over here," or they take you off, and they want to get you away from everybody, and control all that. Why wouldn't they go a step further? We got to stop giving these people the benefit of the doubt. We got to call a spade, a card a card. If it's a Uno card, it's a Uno card. If it's a chess piece, it's a chess piece. If they hit you, that's abuse. Stop making excuses for the abuser, because we see that too many times where even men make excuses for the little 5'5" woman, and the guy is 6'3", but he's getting beat at home. He's making excuses because it's a woman. It doesn't matter. It's still abuse. It's still mind games. It's still controlling the situation and the narrative. And then the person that controls the situation, ultimately, if you think about it, they're going to control the divorce. They're going to control you after the divorce because you got children with them. That's when you get into parental alienation. I did videos about that. Shannon and I did a whole series on parental alienation. You want to go check that out. But what I'm saying is they're controlling everything. And if you're not smart about this thing, they go control your finances because of the child support. And then if you working and they didn't quit work because they know you got the money, now you paying alimony. So they got that. Oh, they got women that pay alimony to men too. Ask Mary J. Blige. I'm just saying. So it's a lot of different. And I'm not saying Mary J. Blige's husband is a narcissist. I don't know him. I don't even know his name. But I just know the situation how it happened. But what I am saying is these people play games to benefit them. It's not to benefit you, because they can care less about you. So these games they playing is to benefit them. So if they start working all of a sudden, and you making, let's say, 6 figures, 150, 200, 300,000, and they say, well, I'm gonna go ahead and stay at home and just stop working, that should be a red flag. They go ahead and y'all say y'all gonna plan for childhood 10 years later, and then all of a sudden she get pregnant. You might want to question that, brothers. I'm just saying, think about it. You already was on the fence about it anyway, and all of a sudden she ended up pregnant. Okay. So think about what I'm saying. So again, they playing mind games already. They playing mind games with you, and you better be ready for the banana in the tailpipe, like I like to say, because these people go play games until they no longer want to play the game with you. And then guess what? That's where the new supply come in. They go play the game with them, and then these people thinking they got the best thing since sliced bread, only to figure out that they got a clown and a jack in the box. That's all they got. Just saying. I'm just saying. Hey, how you doing, Brittany Walker? Welcome. Oh, she said, let me see it. Let me see it. She says, hey, man, this is my first time here. Thank you, Telsha, for recommending the channel. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you for being here. And we all family. Telsha is our sister. So thank you for being here. God bless you. And thank you for being here. So, narcissists. Let's talk about narcissists a little bit. Like I like to say, sometimes being fun. Let's talk about them a lot bit. Yeah, I said it. I'm from Louisiana. Sue me for using I'm not using proper English. Whatever, it's my channel. I say what I want. Narcissists love to manipulate and control situations. So just remember that if you're in a situation and you start thinking about the person as being narcissist, or they got narcissistic traits, or even abuse started happening, whether it's physical abuse, financial abuse, emotional abuse, whatever it is, if these things start, I said a lot bit, sis. I see you, George. If these things start to happen, you need to take a step back. You need to have what we call in safety a 5 by 5 rule. 5 by 5 rule is in safety. It's simple. Let me tell you what it is. I should do a video about that. I just get all kind of ideas of video. I told you when you walking in faith and you walking by God, people always ask where you get your content from. From God. I can do videos like all day, every day, and just never have the same content. I don't even go back and watch a lot of me and Shannon and I was talking about this. It's kind of off-subject, but not a lot of the videos I do. I don't have the same titles and go rewatch a lot of my videos. God just constantly downloading content, like downloading, like movies on your hard drive. It's the same thing. Just keep coming in. So back to what I was saying, the 5 by 5 rule, if you want to use it for narcissist abuse, 5x5 rule is basically in safety. If something is off or you think something is unsafe, you take 5 steps back and you take 5, well, some people say 5, so I'm gonna say 5 minutes to talk about and discuss the safety situation that you think might happen, whether, you know, whatever it is. But thinking about this, if we're gonna use the 5x5 rule in a narcissist situation where it's a husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, mama and daughter, whatever it is, you know, moms and dads can be narcissists as well. How you doing, Carmen? The thing is, we can use this same thing just a little bit differently. So what we're gonna do is, if you're gonna use a 5x5 rule, you think they narcissists, what I want you to do, I want you to take 5 steps back. But when you take those 5 steps back, I want you to grab your computer, grab your phone, and I want you to start doing your research. I want you to start breaking this thing down and figuring out what narcissist abuse really is. Let's know it from start to, you know, from start to finish what it is. So we're gonna relate all that. Watch the videos you need to watch. So put it all together. While you still taking them 5 steps back, and I ain't think about it. I'm not talking about really just taking 5 steps back. Just think about what I'm saying. I want you to also, while you're doing your research, I want you to go to God and ask God, what's your next move? Because he can tell you what your next move is. And while you're doing that, I also want you to do, I want you to start looking into your finances and understanding that you're going to have to make a move here shortly, here soon, that's going to affect the situation that you're in. And while you're doing that, I want you to pray a little bit more while you're doing it. You know, while you're talking to God and praying, I want you to pray a little bit more. And then the other 5, instead of, well, it's safe to, like I say, you talk about it. You know, you take the 5 steps back and you talk about it. So this is where you start talking to people that have dealt with narcissist abuse, the other 5. You start talking to people. You start realizing what's going on. You start hearing the similarities in your story to their story, and things start to make sense. And then when it clicks, after you did your 5x5, it might take 5 weeks. It might take 5 months. It shouldn't take 5 years, hopefully. But whatever the time is, what I'm saying is, when you take that step back, that 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 days, some of y'all might be 5 hours, I don't know, but you take that step back and start looking at your situation, your relationship with that person. Now you got to figure out what's your next move. And I can't tell you, Telsha can't tell you, Shannon can't tell you, Joy we can't tell you what's your next move. We can tell you what we would do, but at the end of the day, it's your decision on what you're going to do with the situation. Just think about it. So, quick question. Would you agree that narcissist abuse is unfair? Or do you think it's a level playing field? You can put it in the chat. You know, if you think it's unfair, say unfair. If you think it's fair, that's cool. I'm not going to judge either way. That's not what I'm here for. But would you agree that narcissist abuse is unfair? I'll tell you why I think it's unfair. Carmen said it's demonic. Yeah. Definitely agree with that. It's definitely demonic. Definitely. Jasmine says unfair. Yeah, it's definitely unfair. Yeah, definitely unfair. The reason why it's unfair because y'all know we talk about when the man slipped with narcissist abuse. So you dealing with a person that, look at all the people putting unfair in there. You dealing with a person that you thought was one way, only to find out they are totally different way. So therefore, it's unfair. It's unfair from day one because they never truly told you who they were and what they do and how they go about their business. Look at all the unfair, sick, unfair. I'm with you, one-sided, definitely. So you got to realize that these people are playing this game unfairly from day one. And I've talked about this before. That's because they target you. It's not all about your booty or your beauty. It's not all about your muscles or your bald head, fellas. It's about them looking at you and knowing that if they get with you, they're going to be able to get the supply that they need to get. So therefore, it's an unfair advantage for the person because you're never taught this in school. They should be talking about narcissist abuse in school. It should be a subject when you think about it. How many of y'all would like to see y'all kids learn about narcissist abuse in high school? I mean, I know we can teach them, but I would think this is something they should start teaching. They should start teaching. There's a lot of things they should start teaching about, actually, about buying houses, about mortgage, about credit cards, how to establish credit. But narcissist abuse should be high on the list of the curriculum at any high school, at least. Middle school might be pushing it, but to me, high school should be teaching a course on how to deal with narcissists, because think about it, it's too many teenagers, well, heck, it's too many adults that don't know what a narcissist is. So think about the 16, 17, 18-year-olds that's going out into the real world that's going to deal with this demonic figure in the workplace, go get married to one, go date a few of them, go get pregnant by one, go get tricked into getting pregnant by one. I mean, think about what I'm saying. Yeah, like Shannon said, exactly, 10 credits. That should be a 10-credit course. You should be able to take that course and get, yeah. I think it should be a course that's taught in high school. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe we can come up with an idea and figure out that we can get certain school. Who knows? You never know how these things go. But I do think it's something that should be taught in school because it's too much. It's too much narcissist abuse going on around the world. We're not even talking about just America. We're talking about all around the world. You can go talk to somebody in Europe. You can talk to somebody in Africa. You can talk to somebody in Australia. You can talk to somebody in Guam. You can talk to somebody in Asia. You can talk to somebody in Russia. You can name whatever country you want, whatever city you want. If they've been with a narcissist, I guarantee the story is going to sound similar. Just think about it. But if we was able to get some courses taught in high school all around the world, well, I would think that narcissist abuse would take a hard hit, that people would understand what they're looking for. They would understand what a narcissist is. They would know where it's not just somebody that's conceited and looking in the mirror all day like I once thought. It's more demonic, it's more evil than that. So they kind of know what to look for. And we'll go from however many people know about it now to probably quadruple people knowing about that, even higher. But I think it should be taught in high school. I'm just saying. So how many of you, my next question, how many of you think that walking away from abuse is easy? I'll wait. And I'm talking about any kind of abuse, whether it's physical, emotional, mental, financial, spiritual abuse. How many of you in the chat can honestly think, or honestly, that's what you think, that walking away from abuse is easy? It's a yes or no. I'll put my answer in there first. Carmen say run. It's not easy. It's not easy. And the other question is, how many of you think that walking away from the abuse is hard? It's harder than some of y'all experienced this, so you know it's hard. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It is hard to walk away from financial abuse because you got to think about. Let's break down financial abuse real quick. When they playing these games with you, they start going into your account, taking a little money out, or when you're about to go through the divorce, you get hit with the divorce paper. They didn't went into the account and drained all your money out. They didn't took your $10, $15, $30,000 you done had saved up in your own account. They didn't took it because you gave them. Shannon talks about this all the time. You didn't give them legal access to that account, and now they got access to the account. They take all your money out your account, so you can't just leave at that point. You don't have any money. So if it's physical abuse, they've been hitting on and beating on you and got your kids scared in the house and all this, that, and the third. And how are you going to walk away from that? Because you're so scared that they're going to elevate the abuse to something worse. So that's going to be hard. Emotional abuse, they wear you down by telling you you're nothing. They're telling you you're not pretty. They're telling you you're fat. They're telling you too skinny. They tell you they don't like your hair. They're telling you they don't like your bald head. I can't even grow no hair, but they don't like that either. But I'm just saying, they're telling you all these things only to destroy who you are as a person, to use that against you later, because now they're making it that much harder because you start to believe that you're nobody, that nobody loves you, that nobody will ever love you, that you'll never find nothing like nobody like them. Qual is kept. I don't want to find nobody like a narcissist. Just saying. That's between us. I'm playing. But what I'm saying is, so they do all these different things to you, and they make it hard for that person to leave. So if you went through financial abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, any one of those abuses, and sometimes they'll go even further, which is very evil. They'll use the Bible against you. That's why you got to read the Bible for yourself. If you don't read the Bible for yourself and don't know what's going on, these people will have you believing things in the Bible. And don't get me started about preachers in the pulpit. Shannon did a great video on there about pimps in the pulpit. Go check that out. But these people they flock to slaughter. So these people will have you saying, about the Bible, about how you're supposed to support them and all kind of different things, and have you think you can't get a divorce because they didn't cheat on you, but they abusing you. Hey, how you doing, Christine S? Welcome, welcome. They're abusing you, so they have you thinking that, well, I can't leave this marriage until they cheat. And they might be cheating on you, but you ain't caught them, so therefore, you see what I'm saying? So now what? So now what I do now? He ain't cheating on me. She ain't cheating on me. He got me believing the Bible said, I can't leave unless they cheat. But he been beating me and he been hitting on me or he been taking all my money. Now what? You got to take that to God. I can't tell you what to do, but I only can tell you what I would do and what I did. You got to go. You got to leave and get your healing. But take that to God. Don't listen to me. I'm just saying. Take that to God. Let me read a few more and I'll jump back in the chat. Hey, how you doing? Life is a blessing. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank y'all for being. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Thank you. If you're a new subscriber, hey, thank you for subscribing. Awesome. So how many of you have been part of the games narcissists play? I like I'm getting into more interactive so I can kind of see who's paying attention. How many of you have been part of the games narcissists play? I put a 1 in the chat. We'll do that easy. Put a 1 in the chat. I'll go ahead and put my 1 in there. I didn't been part of their games at work. Been married to one playing games and dated a couple that played games, but in the workplace, yes, been part of the narcissist games at work. Didn't know there was narcissists then. Narcissist abuse is one of the things you figured out later on. That's why I was saying it'd be awesome if they was to come up with a curriculum or a course where you can learn about narcissist abuse in school. It should be a course taught in college. To get your doggone degree, you got to take this course. It could be a 4-week course. It ain't got to be an 8-week course. You should better take this 4-week course and learn about narcissist abuse before you go out and get these jobs, these high-paying jobs, only to go find out you part of the narcissist triangulation or you part of the narcissist game because the CEO, the president, the vice president, the supervisor, the foreman, the whomever, even down to the secretary could be the narcissist that's going to make your life a living hell. So if you know what to look for, if your discernment is on point, if you then stepped out on faith and you know what this thing is, I guarantee you could be like, you know what? I didn't see this before. I was taught this, so I know what I'm looking for. I'm just saying. So look at all the people that put the ones in the chat. So all of us have been part of that game. It's evil. Don't let nobody sit there and tell you, oh, it's just it's evil. It really is. It's an evil thing that they do. I don't agree with nothing the narcissists do. And for everybody, I'll go ahead and speak on this. For everybody to go out there and think they can learn, I just said this before, but you think you can learn something from a self-aware narcissist? Hey, have at it. I will tell you this. How can I learn from somebody that did the same abuse? They might not be the exact person, but that same mentality, that same makeup, the same stories, is all they're telling you is stuff they did to other people, and you're supposed to heal through that? But that's for another subject, trying to learn how to heal from a self-aware narcissist. See, another video. I'll go back and rewatch this or write this down or whatever. Another video, be an awesome title. Talk about why learning from a self-aware narcissist is probably not good for you. It don't even sound good. It's like going to Burger King and trying to learn how to cook stir fry. They don't do stir fry at Burger King, so therefore I'm not going to learn it. So why would I go to the narcissist and learn how to heal from narcissist abuse? Make that make sense. I'm just saying, make it make sense. If somebody can make that make sense, hey, cool. I'm not going to argue with you. I understand. But make that make sense. You cannot go to Burger King and learn how to do stir fry, and you cannot go to a self-aware narcissist and learn how to heal from a narcissist. That makes no sense. No sense at all. It sounded crazy when I said it. It really did. I probably just sounded crazy when I just said that. My mind like, what are you talking about? But I had to make it, well, somehow make it make sense. If that makes sense. It really don't make sense, but you know what I'm saying. I had to speak it so I can understand what I'm talking about. So let's keep moving. So let us discuss some of the games that they play. Let's break this down right quick. I got this over here pulled up. So games that they play, some common games someone with narcissistic personality disorder might engage include, and some of y'all might have heard these. If you heard them, hey, more power to you. You know what they are. That's cool too. One of them is blame shifting. Oh, they go take the blame and whoop, not me, it's you. What's that old saying? I said it a couple weeks ago. I'm rubber and you glue. Whatever you say sticks to me. But in narcissist, it's the same thing. Whatever you're trying to blame me for, no, I'm rubber. I'm going to bounce it back to you, and it's your fault. It's your fault. It's not my fault. I didn't do it. It's your fault. The house burned down. They was the one smoking and fell asleep. It's your fault because you didn't wake them up and told them to put their cigarette out, but you didn't did that countless times before. Make that make sense. It's your fault that they cheated on you because you working 80 hours a week now instead of 40. So therefore you can't do your wife duties. So it's your fault. Blame shifting. So that's why they cheated on you. It's your fault that the car, the oil hasn't been changed when he the man, he's supposed to change it, but you didn't remind him, so it's your fault. But he got it on his calendar when he's supposed to do it. So he blaming you for the thing. And the women do the same. This can go either way. So the blame shifting, if you think about it, even in work, you can get caught up where you're in a situation you at work and this joker go blame you for the task not getting done when they never told you about the task. Ask me how I know that I got that happened to me. But see, when you playing with a believer, you have to know that sometimes God will help you out. He'll give you a assist, like they do in basketball. Basically, like they, the player alley-oop the ball and then the other person will dunk it. So God will give you assist. I had emails to back up that you never assigned that to me. So therefore, what you claiming is a lie because that's the game that narcissists play. So yes, it happens in the workplace as well. Next, the next game they say they play, oh, this is a good one, deception. Basically lies. So it's all about deception. It's all about lying. It's all about not telling the truth. It's all about deceiving people around them to make them believe the lies. Think about what I just said. I'm going to say it again. It's about the narcissist deceiving the people around them only to believe the lies that they're telling you. Now, I don't know how else to say that and make that make sense, but that's what they do in the workplace. They do it to your family. Think about how many times you in a situation where the narcissist cheated on you, and they go tell your family that they think you cheating on them. If that ain't deception, I don't know what that is. That's deception, plain as day. That's deception. They deceive, so your family thinking that you the one cheating. So when you finally go tell your family, they confused because like, well, such and such already said that you've been cheating and stepping out, staying out late. Lies, deception, lying. This next one, this is another good one. Not one of my favorites, but it's one that I know very good, and you should know very good as well. And I know you heard this one before. Gaslighting. They love to gaslight. They love it. They love doing it. I promise you, if you was with a narcissist or been around a narcissist, dated a narcissist, been married to a narcissist, have children with a narcissist, work with a narcissist, they didn't gaslit you at some point or sometime in their personal or professional relationship. I guarantee you, they have gaslit you at some point. And as evil as it sounds, you go back and think about it, they gaslit you. They'll go in there be saying different things. Let's do the workplace because it's called faith-based workplace. Let's do the workplace. In the workplace, you have this supervisor that'll tell you, they'll tell you, you know what, you've been doing good work. The next time a promotion comes up, I'm going to make sure I put your name down. Guess what? 3 months rolls by, somebody quit. You supposed to get the supervisor role? No, they bring in somebody else or they promote somebody else, and you go walk up to that supervisor and you ask them, well, I thought I was going to get the promotion. Well, they said it was more qualified. Well, that's gaslighting because you told me 3 months ago that I was going to get the next promotion, that I've been busting my butt, I've been doing the work, I've been making all the orders, whatever you're doing, but they just gaslit you. They wasn't going to get a promotion anyway because they don't like you. And I know that's tough pill to swallow. I know a lot of us won't believe that, but I had to start believing that the person I was married to really didn't love me. If they did, they wouldn't have cheated on me and they wouldn't have got married to somebody else. If they love you, they wouldn't have cheated on you or did the abusive thing. They wouldn't be playing mind games with you. They wouldn't be doing these things. The people at work wouldn't be lying to you about a promotion only to find out that it was gaslighting. And what they doing that for, supervisors will do that because they only want you to keep doing the work you're doing. And then sometimes they'll go one step further in the workplace. They'll gaslight you to train your replacement. Ask me how I know that. They go gaslight you to train your replacement. Oh yeah, you just go train him and stuff like that. And then guess what? They're going to either demote you or fire you, and that person is going to take your spot. And you just got gaslit, not only by your supervisor, but basically by the company. Yeah, you can get gaslit by a company as well. The next one, ghosting. Ghosting is when, you're in a relationship, everything going good. Well, you think everything going good. You got to realize the narcissist is trying to play you like a fiddle. You think everything going good. You think a relationship on point. He calling you, texting you. Good morning, sweetie. I love you. I miss you. All the good texts, sending you pictures and stuff. What are you doing at work? And, all these different things. coming, you even met the parents and all that stuff. Y'all 6 months strong. You thinking this the man, you thinking that's the woman, and woof, like a magician. Whoa. You call them, no answer. You text them, yeah, I know some of y'all got the iPhone. You can text and you can see when the people read. Nah, you know why? They didn't change their number. They didn't ghosted you because their relationship meant nothing to them. They don't care about you, so therefore they didn't ghosted you. They didn't ghosted your family, and they didn't ghosted your children as well. You gotta think about the children as well. They ghosted all y'all. You know how we say, when you're marrying a woman with children, it's a package deal. Well, when they ghost you, they also ghost your children. So think about that. It's not just you. They ghosted your children as well. What's next on the list? I didn't talk about this before. And I know Shannon and Telsha and Jordan touched on this before. Love bombing is a game that they love to play. They love love. They love buying these expensive gifts, take you on these trips. You just met them and they done told you I love you, bought you a $2,000 necklace, bought you some clothes, because you got to think about it. Some men, hey, how you doing, sis? I just said, hey, how you doing, sis? Some men, and my brothers in the chat, they go correct me if I'm wrong. Alan B and John and Rizzo in the chat and whoever else in here. King Joe. Some men, what they do when they're in these relationships, the narcissists I'm talking about, they'll buy these gifts, but the gift has strings attached. Listen to my sisters, if you're single or whatever, just so you know, the gift has strings attached. So it's almost like, I can't say what I want to say. Basically, it's a gift. Whether it's a necklace, like I just said, it's a bracelet, an ankle bracelet, a ring, or whatever. It has strings attached to it. Those strings attached mean the man wants sex. He wants something out of it. Maybe he's looking for a home or whatever the case is, but it has strings attached. So if you accept that gift, some men, not all of us, some men think or believe, I ain't gonna say think, they believe that you basically accepting the strings attached to it. But here's where the deception and the gaslighting comes into play. They never told you that this gift has strings attached to it. But they thought it. But they didn't tell you. I'm going to say it again. They thought it, they think it, but they didn't tell you about the strings that's attached to that gift. Think about what I'm saying. So here it is. You didn't got this new bracelet. You didn't got this what it's called? You didn't got this new purse. Whatever it is, a Guess or what it is, Louis Vuitton, or Coach, whatever. They done bought this new purse within the first week of meeting. They didn't introduce you to their parents within the first 2 weeks. You think like, man, this guy must really, really love me. Yeah, right. He loved bombing you. He loved what he about to get out of you. He loved what you can do for him, but he don't love you. I ain't trying to be mean, but I'm just telling you, I want to tell my sisters what's going on. He don't love you. He's love bombing you only because he's seen something in you that he want to get. Now, at this point, that love bombing, he might have looked at your curves. He might have looked at your eyes. He might have looked at your lips. He might like the way your nose is. He loved your figure. He loved that you're short. He loved that you're tall. He loved that you got long legs. Whatever the case is, whatever attracted that man, that evil narcissist to you, like my sister just said, that's the mousetrap. That gift is the cheese. And when you put your cheese on there, be ready for your head to be slammed in that trap. I'm glad you said this. They playing games. They love bombing you. And don't get it twisted and think that women don't love bomb too, because, they do the same thing too. The woman would do the same thing when she see the men she like. I'm talking about the covert narcissist. She gonna do the same love bombing, but it's a little bit more sexual. She's gonna come out with the lingerie and come show up to your house within the first week with a trench coat with nothing on. You see, I'm making faces. So you got to think about it, fellas. You just met a woman. First week, she show up with a trench coat with no clothes on. I know most guys be like, man, bro, what are you talking about? That's Solomon. You crazy. Am I though? She's love bombing you. She's using sex to love bomb you. She's using her sexuality to love bomb you. Like Alan B just said, like Adrian Williams just said, Thank you for that. Say move you in within a week of dating. Love bombing. And guess what? They gonna move you out within a year of y'all about to buy a house. I don't mean to laugh, but it's true. So they move you in within a week of dating and move you out within a week of y'all talking about buying a house. And boom, there you go. Bye, get out of here. Because that whole relationship was only where they can get out of the situation. I'm just saying. So the next thing, and I talked about this before, and Telsha and Joy and Shannon, I know I've talked about this. Narcissists, another game they love to play. They love playing the victim. Now, you the one getting the abuse, whatever it is, financial, spiritual, but they go play the victim and act like you've been abusing them. They go act like you didn't took all the money from them. They go act like you didn't cook for them, you didn't feed them, you don't love them. They go play the victim. Well, she working all these hours. Well, heck, when y'all started dating, she was working all them hours. What are you talking about? You still married her. But again, that's how the narcissists think. You gotta wonder, like, okay, they working 80 to 100 hours a week. Y'all know y'all was only dating, like going out on dates maybe every couple of weeks because of the way she worked. So you thought men, that's that man mind, I guess, narcissist mind, I should say. So they out there talking about, well, I thought it was gonna change when I got married. Who told you that? I can't do Portia voice, but who told you that? Who said that? You know what I'm saying? Who said that? Did y'all have a discussion? And she said that she was gonna cut down on her work? No, you didn't. No, y'all didn't have a discussion. Y'all didn't. Y'all ain't had a discussion. I know y'all didn't. But yet and still, you want to sit there and say you thought something was going to change just because you married a woman, because it goes back to the love bombing. They done bought all these gifts. So they thought by buying them gifts that they could control you, control your work environment, control who you was, control what family you can talk to, control the men in your life, control the people you can talk to, control when your phone ring at 1 a.m. I'm not saying your phone should be ringing at 1 a.m., but if you work certain jobs, like safety or resort like security, just certain jobs, your phone might ring at 1 o'clock. It might be work, but if you got the man laying in bed next to you and he mad every time your phone rings and saying, man, I know it's somebody you cheating. Okay. That's projection. That's brings me into my next thing. I forgot. That's the next thing. The next thing is projection. So when they're accusing you of cheating, you best believe, if I know sometimes we don't want to look, but I guarantee you do just a little digging, you're going to figure out that they cheating on you. They've been cheating on you. They've been sleeping with people. Notice I said people, not a person. They've been sleeping with people. So if you find one, you probably go find 4, 5, or 6 that they've been sleeping with. If y'all been married for 10 years, they probably done cheated on you 10 times. I'm just saying, don't hate the messenger. I'm just telling you, if they project, they accusing you of anything, you realize this joker or narcissist, I guarantee whatever they accusing you of, that's projection. They basically tell it on themselves. And now that's another mind game they playing. But if you know the rules to the game, if you know how this thing works, you can realize, oh, that sucker projection. He projecting things. He's telling me he's cheating on me. If she accused you of cheating this out of the blue, or start, saying you less of a man and all this stuff, well, she probably then stepped out on you, and maybe she got a little, maybe she feeling a certain way because she don't want to get caught. Maybe the guy she been with that she stepped out with starting to catch feelings, and he don't really care about that relationship because guess what? Sometimes they say they're married, sometimes they don't. But to some men, they don't care if you're married. Some women don't care if you're married. So my thing is, if she didn't already accept it, or he didn't already accept it that you married, and he started catching feelings, or she started catching feelings, oh, guess what? Your phone gonna be ringing at 1 a.m. They gonna start mailing stuff to your house. Some of these jokers, they so evil, they gonna show up on your doorstep and knock on the door and ask for you by name. And then you sitting there like, well, who are you? And they gonna play, they know who you are. They done look you up on Facebook. They know the kids y'all got. They know the trips y'all into. They know the ring you wear. And they start projecting and picturing in their own mind how they can get with your husband or get with your wife. So they picturing the ring that you have on their finger. They picturing your kids as they kids. They picturing your house as they house. Your new car, that's what they want. So tell me if that ain't mirroring, I don't know what that is. But I'm just saying they go to a whole nother level. Ask me, go ahead and watch a couple of Lifetime movies and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Again, they playing games. Another one, the last one is triangulation. Oh, narcissists love playing the game of triangulation. They telling you something over here, whispering sweet nothings in your ear. Then they run over here and tell this person something that you might have said. And then guess what? They got y'all two over there fighting, and the narcissist just standing back just watching. And it didn't cause this whole confusion. They just stepped back. and watch y'all fight like cats and dogs, only to realize that the narcissist started this whole situation. They the reason why you fighting. They the reason why you going through all these things. So you got to realize that sometimes you're in these situations because the narcissist didn't trick you. He didn't put you in a triangulation situation, and you ain't even know. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy. I don't know. That's crazy. I don't know too many crazy things, but that's crazy for them to put you in a situation only to hurt you. That's what they're doing. They put you in a situation to hurt you. And if you want to look up these things, I got it from I think it was psychcentral.com. So it's not like, it's on Google or whatever. You can Google it. I want to give them credit. And it does say why these games may be common for someone with NPD. Not everyone who plays them will have this condition or other personalities. Some people just play the game. They're not just crazy. They just play all these games with you because it is what it is. It is what it is. And let me read the thing for triangulation before I read the rest of my stuff. Triangulation, again, I know I broke it down, but I'm going to read it right quick, is a way to isolate you from friends and family, basically what I said. It can take many forms. One way is to get you to turn against other people or other people to turn against you. Think about how many times you wonder why that woman looking at you crazy. Why is she looking at you with the side eye? And every way you see her, she's looking at you crazy. That's because that narcissist, your husband or your boyfriend, probably didn't slept with that woman or didn't told that woman something about you. They know more about you than you know about yourself because he didn't went over there and told. Same thing with the woman. You wonder why, this man looking at you. That's because your wife didn't slept with that man or they told that man everything that's going on in your marriage. They told you about the job loss. They told you about, how you are in bed. They told you how you snore. They told you how you sleep. And told you what time you came home to know everything. And he's sitting over there just sitting back, eating all this stuff up. And go turn people against you. So real quick, let's go to the other one. Ghost. I'm gonna read real quick, even though I broke it down. Let's read real quick. Ghosting may occur when someone no longer feels that you can supply them with something they perceive as valuable. So it's like having a diamond ring. And how some diamond, after a while, it begins he had a diamond or maybe the gold or whatever, it begins to maybe lose its value. Maybe it don't look as clean. And sometimes you just take it to the ring shop and they can shine it up and buff it and get it new or, things like that. But the narcissist, when they perceive you're not valuable anymore, they ghost you. The thing about it, I ain't never seen God ghost somebody. Never happened. Now, we might ghost God and narcissists might ghost us, but God has never ghosted not now one of y'all. Even me. He hasn't. But the narcissists, they love ghosting. God knows we have value. The narcissists don't care about you. They think you don't have value. Just think about that. Just think about that. So making the decision to walk away, it's a very hard decision to make. If you with a narcissist, if you married to a narcissist, you've been with them for any amount of time, it's hard. I know some people be like, oh, it's easy. Yeah, it was only easy after you done made the decision and you out of the situation. You can say it now. Yeah, now you saying it's easy. I get it. Yeah, you saying it now it's easy. But why you stayed with them for 30 years? I'm just saying. I'm not trying to talk about anybody, but I'm just saying, but people like to say, oh, it was easy to leave. Yeah, once you made up your mind and you had enough and you tired of the abuse, the physical abuse, the mental abuse, it was easy to make a decision then. But while you was in that thing, it was like being in quicksand. Every time you move, you going down deeper and deeper. You trying to get away. You go get a new apartment. The joker show up at the apartment, bring you back to the house. I'm just saying. You go to your mama house. They show up at your mama house. I'm just saying. So think about what I'm saying. Yeah, it's easy at that point. It's easy at that point. But it's still not easy if you think about it. Thank you for that, sis. God bless you, Telsha. Thank you for sowing that seed and just sharing. I love my sister. She always here. Always got good information. I watched one of your videos on TikTok earlier. Always got great information. Subscribe to her channel. If y'all ain't on the Telsha channel, y'all missing out. Y'all missing out. Subscribe to her channel. Always got great information. But thank you for that. May God return it to you over and over again. But like I was saying, it's like quicksand when you're trying to leave a narcissist situation. Think about what I'm saying. If you ever seen quicksand or you don't know what quicksand is, basically it's like a a muddy, sandy situation or whatever, and you step off in it, and the more you move, the deeper you go. So if nobody comes out to help you, it's the same like narcissism. Oh, thank you, God, for that. It's the same like narcissism. If nobody give you a helping hand, you're going to be stuck in that situation much longer than what you need to be. So if nobody come by while you're in the quicksand of narcissist abuse, that's another title for a video, actually, the quicksand of narcissist abuse. Tell you, I'm just coming out, just flowing. So you got to think about it. If you're in that quicksand of narcissist abuse and you're dealing with this narcissist day in, day out, 24/7, 365, the last 10, 15 years, if nobody come out and help you, or you don't try to help yourself, you don't go start watching Telsha, T on NPD.com. I mean, T on NPD relationship. You don't start watching Joy, Pink Girl Teacher. You don't start watching North Free Living Shannon. You don't start watching my channel and others like us. You don't start reading the Bible. You don't start praying more and going to God. That's the ultimate helping hand right there, getting that help from God. You go stay in that thing longer. So it's not easy. It's never easy. It's much harder than people make it seem. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you, oh, it's easy just to walk away, because I stayed longer than what I had to. So that's why I'm telling you, no, even for a man, it wasn't hard, because you want to stay for your children. You want to stay, where you don't want them to raise up in that situation. But I didn't say this before, and I'll say it again. If you stay in a situation in that mess, how your kids or your children going to look up to you for their own healing when you can't get your own healing? So how somebody supposed to learn from you? Your children, you're supposed to be teaching them how to avoid these people, and yet still you stand with them. So all you're doing is teaching them how to go find a narcissist. Again, that's why I say this should be taught in high school, and people need to learn more about narcissist abuse, because it's much deeper than people make it seem. I'm just saying. Like my sister just said, Lyric, she said, I stayed way too long. We all did. We stayed way too long. But I'm happy we're not in it anymore, but we stayed way too long. So that's a testimony to say you stayed that long, but God. Once you let go and let God, let me tell you, once you let go and let God, things start to happen. Your life started to change. I said this last, you look better, you feel better. You start cooking, you start cleaning, your house look different. When a narcissist, your house dirty, might have a smell, don't look right. People don't come over as much because they don't want to deal with your narcissistic husband or your narcissistic wife. So they ain't coming to your house because they see it. They might not know she's a narcissist, because everybody don't know what a narcissist is, but they know she evil. They know they don't like her. They know she curse you out. They know she degrades you as a man of the house. They know she talk about you. They know he beat on you. They know he cheat on you. They're not coming around there because they don't want to be a part of your mess. I'm just saying. Again, the narcissist playing game, and that's what they want. They want you closed off from your family and friends so they can control you the whole time. Evil, just so evil. Ain't narcissists just evil? They evil. Boy, they evil. Boy, I tell you. Evil as I don't know what. Alan B say, love is patient, caring, love is kind. Love is felt most when genuine. Well, I've had my share of love abuse, manipulated, and in strength mission. Yeah, I'm with you on that, brother. I'm with you on that. I'm definitely with you on that. Well, let me tell you. Let's read the Bible verse. Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed. I am your God. I will strengthen you. Listen to that. I will strengthen you. Excuse me. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Only God can do that. Now, you might have some pastors out here and some narcissists out here that will say, they will help you and they will be there till the wheels fall off, and they go love you to the end of time. They go be there till death do you part. They go be there. They go help you. They go help you financially. They go help you buy this house. They go help you buy this car. They go help you take care of your kids. They go help you do all these things, only to find out they ain't gonna help you do none of that. Everything I just said, the lie detector determined that was a lie from the narcissist's mouth. They said all that only to love bomb you. We just talked about they only did that to love bomb you, to trick you, to deceive you into playing the narcissist game. So they played this game with you. You thinking, oh, I got somebody gonna have my back. They gonna be here. Hey, how you doing, Tiffany Walls? They gonna be here. They gonna help me. Only to find out they're not gonna help you. They're gonna hurt you. And that's what this is all about. Is these games are set up to hurt you. Every one of the things I mentioned is set up to hurt you. It's set up to hurt you. It's set up to leave you like delusional, confused, not understanding what just happened in the relationship, not understanding why the man you love or the woman you love just ghosted you, left you and your children to move across the country, to not talk to you again. I'm just saying, it's set up to hurt you. Can't make this stuff up, y'all. Can't make this stuff up. Thank you for that. Who is that? Lyricist. He's like, so glad you did a message on the game. These bozos play. That's what they is. So they bozo. I love that. They both jokers, evildoers, straight bozos, straight clowns. They deserve to be in the circus. You right. Thank you for that. God bless you. May God return it to you over and over again. You right about that. You right about that. Let me see. Who's LJ? Thank you. Welcome, bro. Thank you for that super chat. God bless you. He said, preacher from the Narcissist book of Solomon Healing version 1. Man, thank you for that, man. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Thank you for that. I don't know what you're talking about, but thank you for that. May God return it to you over and over again. He said the Narcissistic book of Solomon Healing version 1. And it might be a book. Might have to write that up, man. Might have to write that one up, man. Thank you for that. May God return it to you over and over again. Thank you for that, brother. Kristen Pilker, thank you for that. She said, please keep my daughter and me in your prayers. Moving to a different town this weekend off the Narc property. Will lose my house, but gain a new start. Amen to that. We praying for you. We keeping you in prayer, sister. Thank you for, even sowing to see. I know how moving is tough. Trust me, it's tough. Packing up all them boxes, moving. But then when you're dealing with narcissist abuse and they're trying to move, it make it that much tougher. Screw packing the box. You just want to grab your clothes, grab your children, and just hit the highway because you don't want none of the gifts they didn't gave you. You really don't want nothing about them, nothing. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for that. May God return it to you over and over again. We're gonna be praying for you. We're gonna be praying for you definitely with this move. Thank you for that. Hey, how you doing, Tyree? Tyree William, hey, how you doing? How you doing? God bless you, man. God bless you. So the thing about narcissists and all these games we talking about is they good at it. Heck, they might be great at it. They excellent at it. They might be the best game players that you have ever seen. Because if you think about it, it takes an evil person to do something that narcissists do. These games, these playing the victim, the ghosting. Think about what I'm saying. For somebody to sit back and project things to you, when basically I told they telling on themselves, for somebody to sit there and actually do these things to you only to hurt you. Triangulation, the love bombing. You think, and see, this is another one to my sisters and to my brothers. Usually when a narcissist, like I said, when they buy these gifts in the first week or two and they love bombing you, a lot of times we've never had that happen before. So you're like, man, you happy, you excited, you getting purses or whatever it is, chains. If you're a man, she buying you new clothes, tennis shoes, whatever. You're like, okay, you never had that happen, so it's attractive. It's something that it's you know what I'm saying, it's pleasing to you. You know what I'm saying? You love it. But when you really sit there and think about it, you're like, well, hold on. Why this joker buying me gifts? You know what I'm saying? Think about what I'm saying. Why this joker buying me gifts? Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about like first date, like you come out with his flowers. I'm not talking about that. That's cool. The guy bringing flowers, stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that first date, especially if it's a blind date. They come out and bought you a necklace. You don't even know me. You don't even know if I like jewelry. I'm just think about what I'm saying. First date, they come out with a necklace, an ankle bracelet. Should be a red flag. It should be. It should be a red flag. You should be thinking like, why is this joker buying me a bracelet on the first date? I don't even know his last name. I don't know these people. But again, you got to realize that these people do these things because, like I said, they're trying to trick you. So what I want you to do, when I talked about the 5x5 earlier, I want you to get your priorities in order before leaving. What I'm talking about. Easy. Real easy. If you know you're dealing with a narcissist and you know you're about to leave, what I don't want you to do or what I don't recommend, and my wife and my sisters and my brothers can back me up on this, or they don't. It's cool. I'm a grown man. I can step out here by myself. What I recommend you doing is Don't tell this joker you about to leave them. Do not walk up to them and tell them they're a narcissist. Don't do that. I know you want to, and your flesh telling you to, but don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't tell them you didn't find a house you about to leave next week. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't do that either. if you in a situation and you that mad, go for a ride. Don't tell them you didn't got an apartment, you didn't got a house, and no, I want you to get your priorities, get your bank account set up, find your children. I didn't talk about this before. Get your children's school set up for the new school district. Get your mail forwarded to the new address. You do all this stuff before you even leave. They ain't gonna recognize stuff like that. Open you a new bank account, not even at the same bank you've been with him or her for the last 20 years. No, go get you a new bank account. You know what I'm saying? You do all these things before you even leave. Therefore, when you leave, it's almost like you doing, I guess I might be making this up, but it sounds good. It just came in my head. It's almost like you reverse ghosting them. I like that, reverse ghosting. I might go with that. I might make a shirt. I don't know. I'm not. But think about it. It's almost like you reverse ghosting them because you realize what's about to happen. You know when you tell this joker that you want a divorce, or you serve them with divorce papers, or you leave that house, oh, they're going to start acting crazy then. Oh, if that man's hasn't slipped all the way, oh, it's going to be all the way down, hanging down there by their feet down there. It's going to be way down there. He could be 6'9", and that man's going to be hanging down there 1 inch from the ground because he's mad. Oh, he big mad. Like, oh, he big mad. He big mad. She big mad. They going to be mad. That's why you got to do all this stuff. Ask me how I know. You got to do this stuff beforehand. Don't wait till after you leave and then start doing, if you can get your bank account straight, you can get some money lined up. If you can get your cell phone, get a new cell phone number. Hey, it might be one thing. You might want to rewatch this video or write these notes down. I'm telling you, I'm giving you the rules to the actual game, not the game they playing. What you want to do, new cell phone number. Have your place already set up if you can do it. Get your money lined up, new bank account, set all that stuff up. Do that beforehand. That way you're already set. You're already sitting there like, oh, okay. Then when you reverse ghost them, go ahead and do it. Then have the paper served. Because to me, when you think about it, I don't need to have the divorce paper served. That's what God told you to do. I ain't saying listen to me. But if you go that route and you didn't went divorce, you don't need to have the paper served while you're living in the house with them. What sense? Okay, think about it. I'll wait. What sense that makes serving them divorce papers and you live in a house and you dealing with a narcissist? I'll wait. Somebody make that make sense in the chat. Go ahead. I'll wait. Go ahead. I'll wait. I'll wait. I got a little time. I'll wait. Go ahead. Why would you serve the person that you then grew to hate and you know they narcissists? You done heard all these stories. I done told this story. Shannon done told this story. Jordan told this story. Alan B done told this story. Rizzo done told this story. My sister Telsha done told this story about, not story, that's real life stuff about how narcissists are. Hey, how you doing, Kimberly Yinko? I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Why would you do that? Why would you serve them with them papers? Why not just wait till you set up at your new house? And some of y'all be trying to get the furniture and you want all the pictures. Man, heck with all that. I'm going to buy some new stuff. I don't want to sit on the same sofa I know you've been sitting on the last 20 years or 15 years. I don't want that sofa. I don't even want that bed. I don't want that bed. I'll buy me a new bed. Now, I might take the 70-inch TV. TV is always I'll take the TV, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and take that. You know what I'm saying? Take the laptop, it's different, a little small stuff. Well, I guess the TV not small, but take some, but your sofa and your bed and your favorite recliner. What I'm taking your recliner for? I don't want that. I'm good. I don't want that. I'm just saying, if you go plan it right. Plan your work and work your plan. Meaning, plan this out. If you can. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you got to do what I just said before. You just grab your go bag, you got to go. But if you got the money and the means and the know-how, go ahead and plan this thing out. It might take you a few months. Plan it out. Get all your stuff set up. That way, when they get served, when they come home, especially they work out of town or whatever, probably cheating on you anyway. They're not really working. They're working on ending their marriage. I'm just saying. You go ahead. Go ahead and move out. You can leave the furniture, take the furniture, your choice. Heck, have a garage sale, sell the furniture. That way you can make money off the furniture. You don't want it no more. That way you can use some of that money to buy you new furniture. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you ideas. But my thing is, do all those things beforehand. And then that way when you're ready for divorce and everything is set up and your attorney say, hey, we got it filed, they're about to get served, and then let me know a few weeks in advance. That way I can go ahead and move accordingly. I'm just saying. And what I don't want you to do, a lot of times we make decisions based off emotions. I know this to some of my sisters, women are more emotional than men, but men do it too. Be emotional and then make the decision only to find out that was the wrong decision. That's what I'm saying. So you might make the decision and say, I'm divorcing you. That's an emotional thing. Yeah, you might want a divorce, but if y'all arguing and y'all fussing and fighting and all that stuff, and you just blurt out, I want a divorce, that's not the time or the place to say that. It's not. Think about what I'm saying. It's not. It's not. You shouldn't say it then. So stop doing so many things based off emotions. Don't make decisions based off emotions. Cool down. Go in your prayer closet. Pray about this thing. Write this thing down. Watch my video. Watch Telsha, Jar, my wife. Watch somebody's video and think about this stuff first. And be like, okay. Yeah, that might have not been the smartest thing for me to get up there and say, I want a divorce in front of the narcissist. Or be emotional. Like, they're a narcissist. You didn't watch all our videos. You've been looking at this stuff for the last 5-6 months. This joker a narcissist. And y'all get in a argument, and that's why you a narcissist. Emotional decision. Because the only thing they're going to do with that, now they know what you know. They know that they're a narcissist. So you just told on yourself. You just told on yourself. You gave them the playbook. In the NFL, both coaches got their own playbooks. But if that coach walk over there and get a playbook, you stupid enough to do that. Okay, I know your plays. I know what you're about to do. Okay, well, you didn't call me a narcissist. I know this joker about to probably file for divorce. They're about to try to leave me. They're going to take the children. So what the narcissist going to do? Oh, they go react to that. And now you will have to have a reaction to their reaction, because now they're going to be the first one to go file a divorce. They're going to be the one to say, they've been cheating on me or doing all these stuff and setting you up and all. Don't do it. Listen to me. Do not do it. Do not call these jokers a narcissist or say you want a divorce to their face. Bad idea. Ask me how I know. Bad idea. It's bad. I don't like bad choices. I like making good choices. I like making godly choices. That choice right there, bad choice. I'm whispering because I don't want the narcissist. No, I don't care. That's a bad choice. Just think about that's bad. Don't do it. Please don't do it. I ain't the person to say I told you so. I won't do that. But I'm be like, was you in the live? I seen you. I seen you in my live. I mean, what? Yeah. I seen you in the live. I mean, why did you, you know what I'm saying? Why did you say that? Brother Tyree say, Brother Solomon, true story. When I met her, I told her I was a DJ. I told her I need some new turntable. She took me to the music store. She said, I got you, get them. I'm like, see, that's what I'm talking about. See what I'm talking about? That's what I just said. So, been knowing her 3 weeks, and I know turntables not cheap. I know they're not. So to go buy something expensive like that, Tyree, can I ask you a question? Did she get all the stuff with the turntable? The turntables and the little switchboard and all that? She get everything with the man. Come on, bro. That's basically a red flag. But if you don't know, you don't know. We don't know. We finding out later on. But that's what we talking about. 3 weeks and went by the man turntables with all the switches and all the stuff you need. The turntable. Okay. Yeah. No. You know what I'm saying? No. I'm good. How they say that? Send back the sender. Like you getting mail in the mail, it's not for you. Nah, that ain't for me. Nah, I'm good. I don't want that. But you say you need turntable. Now I was saying it, but I was saying, later on, I was gonna get some. Not these. I don't want these right here. That's what you. I don't want those turntables. I want. Well, what kind you want? I don't know. I forgot the name of them. I don't know. I don't know what they call. I don't want them though. If you mind them, I don't want them. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want those turntables. Please don't give me those turntables. I buy my own. Because again, these gifts have strings attached to them. They do. Especially when you're dealing with a narcissist. Oh, they got strings attached to them. You sitting back like, wait, what? Like, wait, hold up. Wait, this what's going on? Yeah, this what's going on. Definitely what's going on. Let me see where we at. Let's see. And I done said this before. There's life after narcissistic abuse. So don't listen to the narcissist. Oh, you'll never find nobody like me. I was the greatest thing that ever happened to you. I'm the only one that ever loved you. You know what they say. The next man go cheat on you. The next woman, all she gonna do is cheat on you. Heck, you cheating on me. What are you saying? I'm leaving because you cheated on me. You saying the next person go cheat. That's supposed to make me feel better. I don't mean to laugh, but think about that. That doesn't. That's why people say narcissists are dumb. Cause think about what they saying. The next person go cheat on you. I'm leaving you because you cheated on me. I'm leaving you because you got married to another man while we was married. You talk about the other person go do that too. Man, come on, bro. Are you serious right now? That's what you can ask them. You want to ask them something. Don't ask them if they're a narcissist. Don't tell them you want to divorce. Ask them if they're serious when they tell you these stupid things. Are you serious right now? Are you really trying to use that as leverage? Are you trying to use that as leverage? I just want to know. Are you trying to use the next person cheating on me as leverage because you just cheated on me? That ain't leverage. That's just stupidity. That's stupid. That makes no common sense at all. That's dumb. That's dumb. I wish I had a sign that said that's dumb. That's dumb for you to say that to me. That's dumb for you to say the next person gonna take all my money when you just took all my money out of my bank account. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. You just took all my money, but you gonna say the next person gonna take. You just did it. You did it. You did it first. Ain't that just stupid? Ain't that stupid? The next person gonna treat you bad. You just treated me bad. Matter of fact, you was abusive. So that's supposed to make me stay because I'm supposed to think that the next person gonna treat me bad. So I'm gonna stay here with you in this bad situation. Make that make sense? It doesn't, does it? It don't. It don't make sense. It doesn't. Half the stuff they say don't make sense. Probably more than that. Might be 60-70% of the stuff narcissists say don't make sense. So you telling me that, man, that don't make sense? Go sit down. Go sit down somewhere, man. Go sit down. If you make the decision to leave, God will provide, and you got to believe that God will protect. I know it's scary. I know it's a life-changing decision. I know a lot of things going through your head. I know you're trying to figure out where you go live. You're trying to figure out where you go. But if you got the money and the means, like I'm saying, and you do a little pre-planning, you ain't have to worry about that stuff when you finally said, I had enough, I'm done, and you just leave. See, that's the thing you got to get to. But you got to step out on faith and know that God gonna protect you through this situation and through other situations that may arise after you leave. Because the narcissists try to stay in your life even after you leave. They try to reach out to you on social media. They try to text you. They try to call you. They'll send a message through a friend or through a family member. Yeah, okay. Ask me how I know. Just saying. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. So learn to walk away from a relationship. And I'm talking about professional relationship or personal relationship. You married to them or they your supervisor. They the CEO of the company or it's your mama. It's your brother or it's your coworker. Screw that. I don't care who you are. If you're a narcissist and you think you go sit out there and treat me like crap, I've learned to walk away from a relationship. Stepdad, whoever, I don't care who you is. Pastor of the church, bishop of the church, walk away from the church. Professional or personal. Your spiritual guide or whatever you want to call them, if they not doing things right, you think they might be narcissists, bye-bye. Solomon got to go. They got a bunch of church. I can throw a rock at the church and hit 40 of them. And I can't throw a rock that far, but I'm just saying, you understand what I'm saying. If it's your favorite grocery store and you just happen that the co-worker, the managers in there, they narcissistic, they got grocery stores all around town. Find you a new favorite. If you're in that relationship and you just love the house and you just some of y'all want to fight over the house, I want God to bless me with a new house. I don't want the memories that's attached to that house. I don't want the demonic spirits that's attached to that house. I'm praying that you bless me with a new house, and therefore I'm going to leave. So I'm going to walk away from the relationship I have with the house. To me, that's the relationship that some people have that's materialistic because they associated with the house or attached to the furniture or can't do the divorce because the car. Man, you can have the BMW, you can have the Tesla, you can have the G-Wagon, whatever it is, because I know my God can turn around and bless me with all that and more. So you can have it if you want it. Bye. Oh, you want the furniture? You can have it. You want the house? You can have that too. Oh, you want, y'all get what I'm saying? You can have it. Now you can't have my children. Hopefully you don't take my clothes. But if you want to take the clothes too, you can have, you just can't have my children. But y'all know what I'm, y'all get what I'm talking about. So think about what I'm saying. When you're in these situations, when you learn to walk away from it, you're not just walking away from the person. Sometimes you got to walk away from the house. Sometimes you got to walk away from the car. Sometimes you got to walk away from your favorite church. You got to walk, because you got to think about it. Some of us, well, not me, but I've seen in the past where some people will go to the same church from the person they just divorced, and they're going to the same church, only to get gaslit by the flying monkeys and the enablers, because this joker didn't told a story. You know, you might have missed church, you know, probably a couple months because you're trying to deal with the divorce and find yourself and get to a house. And then you finally build up the courage to go back to that same church. And then you know who gonna say something first? That joker that's up in the pulpit. Oh, hey, how you doing, Mr. Savoy? Glad you could join us. He know you just went through a divorce. But knowing who I am right now, the pastor might not want to call my name because I might have something to say back that he might not like, especially if the pastor, this for another story, but if the pastor is the one that was sleeping with your wife and that's why you got a divorce, you might not want to hear what Solomon's going to say or some of us going to say, because y'all know how to say it. I might just clap back, and I ain't talking about gun. I might just clap back in the church full of 300. I don't care about them people. You started it. You know how I go. I'm going to finish it. So you got to realize that some people, even the minister in the pulpit, the bishop in the pulpit, the pastor in the pulpit, whatever he calls it, whatever title, doctor, him, call me, whatever. That person might be in on it, especially if you're sleeping with your wife or you've been looking at your wife. Matter of fact, he playing games too, because guess what? The pastor been waiting for you to divorce your fine, pretty, beautiful wife, even though she evil and deceitful and gaslit you and blame shift and all that. He been waiting for you to divorce her only so he can turn around and marry her. Ask me how I know that. I didn't read a few stories. I didn't seen it on a few Lifetime movies that people do think they waiting for you to get that divorce. They ain't always in a pulpit. It could be the deacon. It could be the person sitting back. They waiting for you to divorce that woman so they can turn around, run up. I'm next. Yeah, you next to get slaughtered too. Go ahead. You can have it. So if you really know what a narcissist is, you really don't care. Like, I mean, it hurts in a way. I can't sit there and say it ain't easy. It's going to hurt knowing that you just got a divorce and she already moved on dating. But you got to realize that she probably been dating them the last 6, 7, 8 months, 2, 3, 4 years. You just find out about it. That's the thing about it. So again, they going to play these games and just be evil as evil can be. We almost finished. We about to wrap up. A few more things. Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and courageous, even in the church house. If you decide, if you pray about it and you decide you still want to go to that same church that you divorced that narcissist from, and you still want to go there, be strong and courageous in that situation. Do not fear or be dread of them. The Bible verse right here. I'm not making this up. It's right here. Don't be scared of them. Don't be fearful of them. Nah. God didn't give us the spirit of fear, so why are you scared of them? Now, some of these people are very, very evil, and they will do evil things that will have you scared of them. I understand that. But what I'm saying is, if you're in the church, don't be scared. Go in the church. That's what you want to do. Cool. Again, my recommendation. I get recommendations now on this channel. My recommendation, I would find me a new church home. They have churches everywhere. If you're Baptist, they got 100 of them. If you Catholic, they got 100 of them. If you Pentecostal, they got 100 of them. You Presbyterian, they got 100 of them. Now, if you go to one of them churches where they bring the rattlesnakes in and let you bite them, let the snakes bite you, I don't know about 100 of them, and I can't tell you where those churches at. I don't know where they at. That's a different kind of church. That's some more evil demonic stuff. Yeah, I talked about this before. So if you go in that kind of church and they got the snakes and you got to get bit to be a member, goodbye. I'm done. I'm not going to that church. But if you still want to be part of that church and you did divorce your husband and y'all do the snake biting thing and that's your thing, yeah, well, I get it because you might not find too many churches with the snake biting. So yeah, you might have to stay at that church. I ain't said it to be fun. I'm just saying you might have to stay. I don't think they got 100 of them in your area that you can go in and get bit by the snake. I'm just saying. I might be wrong, but I'm just saying. I'm done with the snake biting. If I was part of it, which I never was, but if I was and I didn't got a divorce, snake biting is done. I'm leaving the church. If I can't find another snake biting church, oh well. And I'm being funny about that. I would never go to a church where they bite snakes. If I did walk in and they was biting, I'm walking right out. I don't like snakes, can't stand them. We good. I'm like, hey, brother. I'd be like, bye, brother. You walk straight on back out the door. He sat up there with a snake preaching. Man, I'm good. I'm good. I am Gucci. That's what I'm saying. I'm good. I don't want no part of your snake-bitten church. I don't want no part of your snake-bitten choir. I don't want no part of your snake-bitten members. I didn't divorce that person. I don't want no part of the snake. I'm good. I'm good. If I didn't divorce the person, like I said, I just happen to walk in. I want no parts of this snake-bitten ritual, this evil witchcraft stuff y'all doing in here. I'm trying to get my life together. I don't want no part. God could be looking at me with the side eye. Like, boy, what is you doing? Why are you in that church with the snakes? I didn't deliver you from narcissist abuse. I didn't allow you to buy a new house and furniture, and you go to a snake church. God can be looking at me. He's gonna take all this stuff from me, the house, the new car. Like, nah, you got to get your mind. I thought you was good, but you don't understand what's going on. I'm gonna need you to get your mind right. You out there, got the Bible in your hand. Y'all know y'all seeing this stuff on YouTube and TikToks and stuff. Got the Bible in your hand. He got a snake in his hand. Nah, I don't know what y'all talking about. I mean, what, we gonna cut these snakes up and eat them for dinner? I mean, what y'all doing? What's up with all the snakes and the biting? Nah, I'm good. Okay, I went out on a tangent. I'm sorry. I see some of y'all laughing. And we do that over here. We laugh sometimes. It's good to laugh. But don't invite me. If y'all go to these snake church, don't invite me or my wife. I can speak for her. We not going. I can tell you, I don't care what the community like. I don't care how nice the church is. I might have a lot of money. We not going. I'm speaking for my wife on this one. We not going. We're not going. That's a hard no for us. that's a hard no. So if you send an invite on Instagram or YouTube or one of my videos, hey man, we got a church we want you to see. We got snakes every Sunday. Yeah, I seen the movie Snakes on the Plane with Samuel Jackson. Nah, I'm good. I don't do snakes. I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and return your RVSP and your invite and send it back to sender. I'm good. I don't want no part of your church. I'm good. We good over here. Like we say in the song, we good over cheer. You put a CH on there. We good over cheer. All right, so I'm with you, husband. We don't do the snake churches, y'all. I don't think none of y'all, but I hope y'all don't do that either. Never feel pressure into making a decision. See, we about to wrap up. Narcissists, what they would do, they will put you in a position where you got to make a decision under pressure. They will. They almost like salesmen. They trying to sell you on something. So they have you in a situation where you pressured to make it. You pressured into getting married. You pressured into having a child. You pressured into going to the snake church. You pressured into these decisions, and you just don't know what to do. So you just say yes, but you should have said no. So just remember, what you said? Hold on. I gotta read this one. I seen what you said, Tell. She say, what if they send a Maybach for you? I don't care if they send a Maybach, a G-Wagon, a Lamborghini, a Porsche, a Panorama Porsche. I don't care. The new BMW that you can hit your button and the car pull up to you. It could be a brand new Tesla, the brand new Humvee, the Bronco. I don't care. It could be, I love the Challenger with the Hellcat. It could be that. And they can say, I could drive it to the church. I'm not going to the snake church. I don't care which one of them things they come up there with. It could be a stretch limo. Nah. I'm good, sis. I don't care what they pull up in. Nah, I'm good. I don't care what y'all pull up in. Matter of fact, they can come up there like Joe Osteen and pull up in a helicopter. Nope, I'm good. I've been in a helicopter before. I don't need to see yours. I'm not going to the snake bitten church. You can send a private jet and say, we got a limo come and pick you up. I'm good unless the jet go take me to Hawaii or something. I'm good. I'm not going to your snake pit church. I'm good. You can believe that. I don't care what you're saying. I am, bro, we're going to give you $1 million. I'm not going. I'm going to wait for my $1 million from God. Because remember, I told you earlier, sometimes you can get things too soon. Maybe it's not meant for me to get that $1 million yet. Maybe I don't know what to do with it. So, I'm not falling for that trick and going to your little snake bitten church to accept $1 million and get bit by a snake. I'm in the hospital. What it look like? I got $1 million and get bit by a cobra, a king cobra, and I die. My wife got the $1 million. That's good, but that's just dumb on my part to go to that church. I'm good. I'm good. I promise you. You ain't ever got to worry about me going to a snake church, an alligator church. I seen some of them got the little birds up there. Oh, we got parakeets up in the church for you preaching the parakeet just talk. Man, look here, man. Look, I'm good. I'm not going to. I think it was Joy sent me that video one time. It was in Africa. The pastor was going around whooping people with a belt. I wish a pastor would. I wish a pastor would pick up a belt and try to hit me. Okay. I wish he would pick up a belt to hit me. He was hitting, I think that was Joy. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might have been Joy. Was one of them. Sent me that video. That pastor was beating the people with a belt. Adults. Not kids. He was beating adults with a belt. Man, I wish a pastor would raise up with a belt and try to strike. Man, I'm like, you know how when your kid turns 17 or 18 and they think they too old to get a whooping and you go to swing and they grab it, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to cold cock that joke. I'm like, man, look here, bro. Church is over. Dismissed. Everybody going to take off running out of there. I'm like, nah, we good. You good. I'm not, nah. The belt? You going to hit me with the belt. I don't think so. Nah. Look, Shannon Elsa, I saw they say, I ain't making it up. He was beating them people with a belt. I wish a pastor would. Nah. I wish a pastor would pick up a belt and produce the hit me or try to hit me. Yeah, okay. Go ahead. Let me know how they work out for you. I'm not even that big in stature, but I guarantee you I pack enough punch to lay you out. And I guarantee you hit me with that belt. It's like my wife just said, it's going to be benediction time. It's going to be benediction. You might well go ahead and say the prayer. It's over. And then whatever other pastor come up to me trying to stop me, he going to get hit too. So nobody can preach at that point. I pray for them. I'm like, hey, I pray for them. I hope they jaw not broke. I hope they lip not really, but I see blood coming out. They know. I hope they okay. But you caused this. You came up there with a belt and thought it was going to hit me or my wife. Bitch. Okay. I don't beat my own children. And I sure ain't going to let a grown man hit me with another grown man hit me with a belt. Okay. Now I would visit that church because that's funny. I would visit that church, but it's on the contingency that they cannot hit me because you hit me, it's going to be a fight. I would visit church so I can laugh the whole time and post a bunch of TikToks. My YouTube channel would blow up from that. I'll visit it. Yeah. Sis, you know what? They're going to pick me up in the helicopter. I'll go visit that church. I want to laugh and make a bunch of videos and be like, y'all see this? I'll do that. But I'm not getting hit, though. Nah, I'm good. I'm not getting hit. I can't do the, nah, you're not hitting me with no belt. Nah, I'm good. I'm good with the belt hitting. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't getting hit with no belt in no church. I ain't getting slapped. I seen one dude walking around slapping them people in the face. Talking about bless you. Bless you? Since when you got to slap somebody in the face for them to get a blessing? I was like, wait, what? I don't know what video. It had to be on YouTube. He walked the pastor walking to, he just slapped. Wow, bless you. Every time he bless you. What are you doing? Man, come on, bro. These churches are out of control. And they wonder why people ain't going to church. That's because they're getting hit with belts and getting slapped in the face. You go to church and got to go to the doctor right after they knock some teeth out. You going to the dent, man? Nah, I'm good. Like my sister Joy, that's demonic. I'm not going to your church where you slapping me. You hit me with a belt. You got snakes in the pulpit, parakeets, whatever animals and stuff you want to bring in there. Nah, I'm good. They should make a movie like they did Snakes on the Plane. They should do one Snakes in the Pulpit. But we know they got snakes. I'm talking about men. I'm talking about the actual snakes. Okay, I'm good. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Telsha started that one, actually. She brought it back up. I was done, and see, my sis did it again. Last one, Deuteronomy 31:8. It is the Lord who goes before you. Remember, all these things that happen with the narcissists or the snake-bitten churches or the people that slap you at church, you got to have, God got to go in there before. You got to pray about these things before you just go run up in these things. I'm being funny with the slapping and stuff. I really wouldn't go. I don't know. might go in there. Cause like I said, I'll make some good TikToks. Seeing them people get slapped, man, that'd be funny. I'll run up all the way on the pulpit so I can get a good view and zoom in, and that way you can catch the slap and you see the spit and the sweat fly off their mouth. Man, look here, man. I'll be so, man, I have so many, man, look here. my TikToks and YouTube will be on fire from people just laughing. Like, what is going on? Hey, man, I'll go to that church. You know what I'm saying? Beating them with a belt. But yeah, like my sister said, that's demonic. I probably wouldn't go to that church because I know it's something demonic. You know, something evil for somebody to have to do that in church. And then, you know, slap you, say bless you, or, you know, getting bit by a snake or beat by a belt. Nah, I'm good. So the Lord goes before you. He will be with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. So sometimes a narcissist like to say, that's why you always by yourself. Well, that's why you gonna be by yourself. No, I'm not. God been with me the whole time. That's why I'm still alive after everything you done did, all the abuse and everything you done did. I'm still here because God is with me. So no, I'm not alone. Me and my children not alone. We with God. So we good. I'm gonna find me a new family. Like my wife always said, you got to be willing to find your 18. That's something else you might want to find before you make the decision to go through the divorce. Go ahead and find your 18 then. I ain't saying it's gonna be easy, but it'd be easier because you already got people in place. You find your life coach. Like I say, find your new church. Find all these things. Find your 18. Find your psychiatrist or whatever that you need, that you can talk to. Find your 18. Find a YouTube channel you need to go watch that's gonna make you laugh, like faith-based workplace. I'm just find a channel like this, you know what I'm saying? Or find this channel, you know. Come over here and subscribe so you can get your laugh on, but still learn about narcissist abuse and still get understanding that, you know what, this might be funny, but it's real life. It's truthful. It's not no lies being told. It's real. I don't need to lie. I'm just sit back and just tell y'all how it is, and we just go keep doing it that way. You know what I'm saying? So again, do not fear or be dismayed. Do not fear. I'm gonna read some of y'all things. I'm done. I didn't have fun. This was a good one. It was a good one. I didn't know it was gonna laugh this much. I didn't know that. I didn't know we were gonna talk about snakes and slapping, and it just came through. And hey, but I love it. It's good to have fun and laugh. Alan B, we didn't talk about food tonight. See, I did good. We didn't talk about food. See, we talked about snakes. We talked about parakeets. We talked about preachers slapping people. Yeah, that's what we talked about. We talked about preachers beating people with a belt in church. See, I did good. No food talk on this one. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Again, like my wife said, man, hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Like it. If you think somebody can need a laugh, hey, they got some laughing parts in here. Do a clip and send them just a laughing part. We talking about snakes on the plane. Hey, it still helps out with views, and I'll take that too. So let them sit up there and laugh. And well, I thought you say he was talking about narcissism. Oh, he do, but he talks about anything and we just be laughing. I'm just saying. Let them listen to the part about snakes. It might improve their day. It might put a smile on their face. And then especially if you go find another video where you see the snakes in the church where they getting bit. So you can play that video with the snakes and then play my part where they be like, man, I gotta go subscribe to that channel. I'm just saying. I'm like, if he talking about stuff like that, that might be where I need to go. If y'all talking about narcissist abuse and laughing like that, a good laugh is good for the soul. It's good for the heart. It's just good. Especially after all the narcissist abuse we have been through. It really is. It's good. It's good. What Adam B say? He said you go to the doctor afterwards and can't afford the bill because you gave 5 offerings. Yeah. You didn't give 5 offerings, then it slapped you across your face. Now you gotta go to the dentist. You can't afford to get your wisdom teeth fixed. They ain't knocked them suckers loose. They didn't rearrange your mouth from the slap. And here it is, you talking about, I'm going back again Sunday. Oh, so you gonna get slapped again. Okay. This is what I like to say. If you like it, I love it. Don't expect me to be next to you getting slapped, though. I'm not going to your church. I'm good. We good over here. We good over here. Don't expect me to go to your church. Nah, I'm good. I'm not going to your church. I'm good over here. Say you better because the Most High is we need on that. Amen. Let me see what else. Let me come down. You know what, Tim? You are right. Devils casting out devils make no sense at all. Just like I said earlier. I'm glad you said that. I'm going to say it one more time. I'm going to say this and I'm going to say what I said earlier. Devils casting out devils make no sense. Just like learning from a self-aware narcissist makes no sense. Make both of them make sense. I'm just saying. Make them make sense. Don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. I'm going to learn from a self-aware narcissist to learn how to deal with narcissists. And all I'm just giving this joker supply. So now he has 30, 40, 100-something thousand, 200,000 subscribers or followers or whatever. Waiting for him to tell him something about narcissists. He just telling you what he did to people. If you think about it, he telling you everything he has done to people. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Does it make sense coming from a self-aware? I'm just saying. It doesn't make sense to me. It might make sense to you. Maybe. Hey, you can learn. You know what they say? They say you can learn something from anybody. So if you think you can learn from them, have it. I pass. I'm good. Just like I ain't going to your snake-bitten church. I ain't going to learn from the narcissist either. I'm good. I'm good. I promise. I thank the Lord for the isolation program. Oh, yeah. Amen to that. Amen to that. Tyree, what he say? Not the snake church. Yeah, the snake church. I ain't going, but, I don't do snakes. They probably got a spider church, snake church. They got a few of them out there, Tyree. You want to go visit them. Let me know how it work out. You know what I'm saying? Don't get bit by them rattlesnake. You got that venom in there. It might hurt. Let me know if you're going. I said, let me know. I ain't say invite me. I said, let me know after you didn't went and came back. Matter of fact, you might want to let me know before you go so we know where to go search for. Because, you go to a snake church, you ain't gonna tell them what happened. But don't send an invite because I'm not going to answer. I'm not going to answer your invite. I don't want you to think I'm being mean. I'm telling you in front of live, everybody, they all see it. I'm not going. So go ahead. Tyree, if you want to go ahead and do it on your own. You got to be a member. I'm on the floor, y'all. What you say? You got to be bit. Yeah, hey. You got to get bit to be a member. How some of them, they Shannon and I, we did this church. We had to go in on a Saturday and sit through what is called, Shannon? I forgot what it's called. New members orientation. So you had to go sit through new members orientation. They went over the church and kind of how they operate. And, they said they had different support groups and they meet every week. Everything sounded good. Ask me if we're at the church right now. I think you know the answer to that. But yeah, they do all these things and but this church, you got to get bit to be a member. I'm good. I don't want to be a member of the church. I got to get bit by a snake to be a member. Nah, man, I'm not feeling that, man. I don't like getting bit by mosquitoes or even little small ants. You think I want to get bit by a snake? Nah, man, I'm good. I'm good. And they trick people probably, hey, we giving out free COVID shots with snake bites. That's 2 bites. That's a COVID shot and I getting bit by. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I might die in that church, man. You get the COVID shot and the snake bite, man, you might not walk away from church, man. It might be your last church service. I'm just saying. If you go, hey, I say, enter at own risk. Yeah, well, that's what they say I'm in front of them churches. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. Brittany say, thank you. I have thoroughly enjoyed this message. God will always provide. We have to walk by faith and not by sight. Amen to that, Brittany. God bless you and thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the channel. And that's what we do over here every Wednesday. We talk about narcissists. We talk about healing. And we do a little laughing. Well, like I said earlier, we do a bit laughing. Make that make sense. I know. We said in Louisiana, we do a lot of laughing sometime over here. You never know what you might get over. We might talk about food. We might talk about, like snakes in a church. I mean, first time I talked about that on here, but it seemed like it went pretty good with the crowd. I'm just saying, man, you never know what might be happening over here, man. Let me see what this say. Carmen say those devils just jumping in and out of each other. Yeah. They slap them with a belt. It's going from belt slap to belt slap. And go from that person to that person. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Oh, and Brittany, may God return it to you over and over again. I don't know if I said that. I'm just in the laughing mode. My sister say, what about when you got to the snake church, a heavyweight sister sitting next to you, getting a shot all over your feet? Man, look here, man. Look here. Sis, I didn't told you I'm not going to the snake church. And if a heavyset woman next to me, I'm not going to the church, so I ain't got to go through that. Nah, I'm good. I ain't got to worry about her shouting and falling on top of me and crushing little old me. I don't know where $175. So I'm good. For one, we talking about a snake church. And then you talking about a heavyset person. And I'm not body shaming. That's not what I'm doing. I love all people. But I'm saying, my sister brought up, I'm just saying, nah, you trying to kill me. I'm getting bit by the snake. Because think about it, the snakes, the one I seen, the dude had a snake, but they had snakes just going around in the church, like all on the floor. So think about it, if she start jumping and I fall down, I get crushed and bit. I get bit crushed. Nah, I'm good. Nah. Because then I'm unconscious from the fall and the person falling on top of me, and then now I get bit by a snake, I might not never come back from that. How they said that from foot, that's one of them injuries I might not be able to come back from. I love my wife and I love my kid. I'm good. I'm not going. You trying to get me killed in there. you trying to get me seriously hurt. I may have broken ribs and be like Drew Brees a couple years ago when that dude hit him and he broke 11 ribs. I have 11 broken ribs. Oh, you know, ain't that all your ribs? Nah, I'm playing. I may have 11 broken ribs. Part of my jaw will be dislocated, shoulder dislocated, and then have 2 or 3 snake bites. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, see, that's where I ain't going. That's where I ain't going. I'm good. I'm not going, sis. I'm not going. Thank you for the question, but I'm not. Nah, I'm good. I'm not going over there. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what the people used to say. You first. You go in there first, tell us, and then let us, you and Tyree mentioned something about it. Y'all two go first to find you a snake church. Y'all go and let us know how it went. Now, I'm not saying I'm going. I just want to know how it went for you. I'm still not going. Yeah, you first. You go first, and then, hey, how do you say you go first and I might decide? I'm telling you go first, and I already decided I'm not going. Maybe you might convince somebody else. I don't know. But thank you for that super chat, sis. God bless you. Thank you for that. Let me see. I'll read a few more so we can pray and get out of here. I know y'all in here cracking up like, man, what is going on? And somebody just came in. They don't know what's going on. Like, what is they talking about? Like, hey, they talking about snakes in the church. Yeah, I ain't talking about snakes on the plane. Talking about snakes in the church. Just say, I don't even know where they came from. You stay starting something. Yeah, you seen that. See, my sis. Thank you, sis. You got my back. She started it. Telsha's on the back row right now. She started that. I'm surprised Alan B not back there with her. He probably is. He probably got to get caught on my chair. He probably back there laughing with her. I don't know. He be trying to stay on the front row, but he go back there sometime. Stay out of those Candellini car. Yeah, I'm good. Then you know how they used to watch the Rizzo and I was talking about this other day. You got a snake and they got that person doing like this and making a snake dance. They be doing all that in them churches, man. Look here, bro. I'm good. I'm good. Bit not hit. Yeah, exactly. You bit not hit by the snake. You bit by the snake. Like what happened in church today? I got bit. They like by the word? No, by the snake. What? Somebody walking to you like, hey, man, what happened? How was church? Oh man, I passed out. Man, the song was that good? No, they had snakes in it. I don't think you're gonna convince too many people to come join your church. How you gonna convince people out there always asking for following and let's get more people to the church? How you can literally sit up there and tell somebody, hey man, look, now you can start off, hey man, we got a good pastor, man. He's good, he's always talking about different things, man. Everything is great, man. We got good service. We got service, 3 times on Sunday. They haven't, I can tell you, newsflash, they haven't service 3 times on Sunday because people got bit and they can't make none of them services. So that they got bit. But my thing is, how you gonna sell it to somebody? Well, like, man, what else y'all do in the church? Well, I gotta tell you this before you go because I don't want you to be scared. We got snakes. What you mean we got snakes? Like, you mean like under the church or something? Y'all got a snake den you're trying to get rid of? Nah, we got snakes in the church. What y'all trying to catch them? No, we bring snakes in the church and the pastor hold them up and we got snakes doing the sermon and everything and doing devotional and while we praying on our knees, we got snakes, rattlesnakes just around and they biting us. Man, I'm gonna need you to leave my house, man. Go ahead, leave. Go ahead so I can lock the door behind you. Go ahead. You need to get up out of here. Because they sit on my sofa. You can't be serious. Man, you got to go, bro. You got to get up out of here, man. You got to go, man. You must be playing. You must ain't watching my video. That's what I want to tell you. You must be playing. So now I don't know how y'all gonna increase y'all. I don't know how y'all increase y'all church members. I don't think that's gonna work like that. I don't think you can increase. Some be hopping pews like that one girl did. Yeah, that video I got that show that girl's running around. Yeah, as soon as I walk in church, I'm gonna run straight out. I ain't running around, I'm running straight out the church. As soon as I see they bring out this thing, and they might try to trick me, come up, be singing, quite good. Dim down the lights and pastor get a door. Okay, we're gonna speak today. Then I see the little case come up there and it's covered. I'm looking like, man, what is that? Let me pull that snake out. I'm running like that lady did, but I'm running out the church, hitting my car, and I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm out. I don't even know if my truck burn rubber, but it's gonna burn rubber that day. I can tell you that much. I'm gonna eat up all the dirt and everything. I'm getting up out of there. Getting out of there. Stephanie say, what she say? Bit crush. Hey, bit crush. Chelsea, my sister started there. You seen the question she asked? What if the heavyset lady next to me and they got snakes in the church? I'm gonna get bit crushed. Nah, I'm good. I don't even know if that makes sense, but it did to me when I said it, and it's funny. Bit crush. I'm gonna get bit crushed. All right, man. Let's I don't even know how you pray. I just been laughing. I gotta get it out like woosah. I gotta get all this laughter out of me. I'm trying. Like I said, again, thank y'all for being here, man. Thank y'all for just laughing with me. Thank y'all for listening to this message about the games. Hopefully you was able to learn about blame shifting, deception, gaslighting, ghosting, projection, triangulation, love bombing, and playing the victim. Hopefully you was able to learn something. And I'm pretty sure you already heard those, but hopefully I was able to shed a little bit more light on that. And you was able to learn about snakes in the church and parakeets in the church. So, I mean, I think the message was good. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, we learned about Narcissist and we learned about snakes in the church. I mean, some of y'all, just to be honest, y'all might have never heard that. So I think I just taught you something. I think y'all might have just learned about snakes. How many of y'all, be honest, how many of y'all heard or seen the video snakes in the church? Or a preacher slapping somebody or a preacher whooping somebody? Just be honest. Yes or no. Simple yes or no. Some of y'all probably ain't never heard that. You probably about to get off this live and be Googling, like, what is that boy talking about? And then when you see it, like, what's Simon talking? Oh, okay. I see now. They're like, man, this is real. I ain't making this up. This ain't no made up stories. This real. We keep it real over here. Like that show Shannon watched, The Real. This is real. This is real. They got snakes in the church. You get slapped at the church and get whooped with a belt at church. They got parakeets at churches. Some churches, not all of them. Just saying. Don't blame the messenger. Hey, that ain't my fault. We learned a lot and had a fantastic time. Thank you for that, sis. Thank you for that. Look, Lyric say she never heard of the snake. See, my sis, she never heard of no snakes in no church. I ain't never heard of that till a couple months back. I ain't never heard of no snakes being in no church, man. I'm like, what is this? Like, who did that? like a portrait said on that thing. Who do that? Never heard of this before. This is craziness. It boggles my mind that people would do something like that. Go to a church with snakes in there. Man, I wish I would. Shannon ain't gonna go in there with me anyway. She don't like snakes either. She'll run out before I did. So I know that ain't gonna work. My daughter, they ain't going. Son, they ain't going in the church. Like, man, I ain't going in there. I got rattlesnakes in the church, man. Talk about it, become a member. You got to get big. See, Lyricist say she learned something new. See, that's what it's all about, learning something new. No matter if it's about narcissist abuse or about snakes at the church, we teach over here. We're going to laugh a lot over here, but we teach. That's what we do. It's good, isn't it? It's good to laugh. You never heard about snakes? Now you're going to be Googling trying to find this video talking about the snake. And you'll be looking like, wait, what? This is actually real. Some real stuff going on. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's pray so we can get out of here. Thank y'all again for just being here. If you sow the seed of time, sow the seed of money, if you put messages in the chat, trust me, it's appreciative. You just subscribe to the channel. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. We steady growing. Go subscribe to Narc Free Living. That's my wife. Her channel is on explosion mode right now. My sis Telsha, she's gonna be live tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. No Shannon, I seen it flash in the chat. Go subscribe to her channel. She be coming with the words. She be laughing over there too. She got names for these narcissists and stuff. What she said? Alan B. What he said? Bow-legged pigeon. Something he said. She said. She be saying some names. So yeah. She got stuff. Joy channel and explosion. She's live Sundays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Shannon usually live on Saturdays at 1 p.m. Man, follow them. Follow the community tab. Follow them. Alan B., like I said earlier, every Monday on Clubhouse. He's on there. Shannon is on Clubhouse. Every Tuesday besides the last Tuesday of the month, she's on there. Dr. G just held a Clubhouse. Y'all see what's going on? Do y'all see what's going on? Dr. G just held a Clubhouse as well about, I think she says Testimony Tuesday. She got that going on. So you got to, Rizzo, my brother, he just hit 90 countries. Remember, I made the announcement, I think last week, he's at 89. He's at 90 countries on his podcast. So all these people are doing things. We got Lyricist, dropped the album a couple weeks. I think it hit 10,000 streams. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to keep telling y'all stuff. I don't know. I already told y'all about our book we in. It's not about me. It's really not. I like supporting y'all and celebrating y'all and what y'all got going on. Telsha is coming around to 60K subscribers. I can't wait till she get 100,000 so she can have that plaque behind her, because you get that first plaque when you hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I can't wait till she get it. You get your second plaque, I think, when you hit 1 million, and then the third plaque, and you keep going strong, I think you got to hit like 10 million, which that's a lot of people. But it can be done if you stay. Remember, I started this message. If you stay consistent, you can do this too, or whatever you need to do if you stay consistent. So yeah, when Telsha come around to 100, that's gonna be a huge celebration. We got to have a party with that one, Telsha, when you hit that. Same thing with Shannon, same thing with Joy, same thing whenever I come around. We hit that 100K, like, hey, we got to celebrate. No, that's big wins, not for us, but for the kingdom. Huge wins. So again, let's pray, y'all, so we can get out of here. Thank y'all again for just being part of this and laughing with us. And it looked like y'all did a lot of laughing. Some of y'all say y'all was on the floor. Get up off the floor, to have some snakes down there. Just told y'all about the snakes in the church. So get off the floor. Just saying. All right, y'all, let's pray, y'all. God, we just want to come together to say thank you. Thank you for this message. Thank you for just time just to laugh and just, talk about different things. But the main thing is understanding the Bible verses that was mentioned, and understanding the message about the narcissist and how to leave these situations safely. Leaving the situation safely. Again, leaving the situation safely. Sometimes we make decisions, and I said that, based off an emotional response. I'm just praying that everybody that we stop doing it, no matter if it's a work situation or a personal situation, just stop doing emotional responses to these situations. We want to go to you first and pray about these things and take a 5 by 5, like I said, take 5 steps back, think about this situation at hand, and then you probably can unpack this thing a little bit better and figure out kind of what the narcissist is doing, or who the flying monkey is, who the enabler is, what they doing, what they trying to do, what they trying to do to you, and things like that. So I'm praying that we all get a better understanding. I'm praying for increase in discernment, an increase in our faith. We want to all continue walking this walk of faith with you, and understanding that at the end, we want to be able to walk up to you and just and get that righteous review and be able to go in. We don't want that review saying that you don't know who we are and be gone. We don't want that. We want to make sure we praying. We want to make sure we learning. We want to make sure we teaching the Bible and staying, on course and focus with these messages. So we just want to say thank you for just having the Bible, whether it's on a Bible app or the Bible. We just want to thank you for us just being able to be obedient and being able to read this. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for the new people that came in, subscribe, says their first time. Thank you for coming around, subscribing to the channel. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the seeds that were sold of money, the seeds that were sold of time. Just thank you, Heavenly Father. I know I'm blessed. I know my family in the chat that's in the chat now, and the people that's going to watch the replay, I know they blessed as well. We can see things starting to happen around this entire community. And that's what it is. It's a family, but we have established a community that's real. There's nothing more I can say about that. It's just it's awesome to be around family. It's awesome to be able to call Alan B my brother, call Rizzo my brother, John Mark Speaks, and different brothers that's in here, call Telsha my sister, and Joy my sister, and then we got Dr. G, and just different people, Kristen, and all these different people that come around and laugh and share their testimonies, and share things that's going on in their life that we can celebrate, and share things that we have to pray about. But either way, we sharing as a family, we growing and learning together about narcissist abuse and about you as well. So we thank you. We thank you for the lights. We thank you for the water. We thank you for the wind. We thank you for the rain. We thank you for the sun and the moon. We thank you for the stars in the sky. We thank you for the money in our pocket, the money in our bank account, the money that's coming that we don't even know where it's coming from, the check that's going to hit the mailbox. We don't know where that came from either. We just know that you have a way of doing things that man cannot take credit for. And I can honestly say that because I've seen it happen myself, and I've seen it happen with my wife and just different people. I've seen it happen. So we know he can do things. We know he can turn situations around like that. The person can be on their deathbed. The doctor can give up on them, but yet still you can turn in and boom. They're like, I don't know why they pressures are rising and things are starting to look normal. I just was about to code them out. Code blue, I think is what it's called. But here it is. We got code green with God, because as long as we stay faithful and we stay obedient, we know that it's never over when man says over. It's over only when you say it over. So we stand obedient. We stand patient. That's another thing. We got to stay patient when we're going through this walk. We don't want that microwave blessing. We didn't talk about this before. The microwave blessing is not what we want. We want the blessing that you have set out and you already thought about it, and you know exactly how it's gonna go and how it's gonna help us and get us to understand things, and then we're gonna understand why you waited and why it happened the way it happened. So we want those blessings like that. We also want to pray for people that are dealing with abuse, whether it's physical abuse, mental abuse. We put the domestic violence hotline number in there. We just want you to get help. If you need a life coach, you know, you got people in the chat that's life coaches. I'm a life coach. You got to get the help. You ain't got to go to none of us, but you have to get help. You have to go through the hurt to get your healing. I did a video about that. You can check that out as well. And it's truthful when you think about it, because the longer you stay in that hurt place, that's when depression and anxiety and you think people don't love you and you think you're alone, and you're never alone because God is always with you. So we want to make sure that people understand that they have help out there, and you always by our side. You always that listening ear, and you speak back, but we got to wait and listen for you to give us the message. Sometimes we want to be anxious about it because we're so happy sometimes. Sometimes we just want to do things without talking to you, and that's where you mess up at. We go to you. It might not be in our time, but it's going to be in your time, which is perfect the way it is. So thank you again for everybody that's in the chat. Every family that's represented in the chat. We pray for all the kids that's represented in the chat. Family members, moms, dads, whoever. We pray for people, work situations, wherever we work, even if it's a great work situation, it can always get better. If it's a bad work situation, we pray that you get either a new job, or maybe the supervisor that's narcissistic or just evil to you, or the CEO or whatever. We pray that they get removed, or they just have a change of heart, whichever way you see fit, oh Heavenly Father. So we just thank you for being able to have jobs, being able to have cars, being able to have money to do different things, like as simple as buying groceries, because some people can't even buy groceries. So we pray for the homeless. We pray for the homeless veterans. We pray for the homeless older people. We pray for the homeless younger people as well. There's so many people that are homeless, and we pray that you just continue giving us resources so we can help these people out. People that's trying to escape narcissist abuse, we pray you give us the resources for that. People that's trying to escape from the physical and mental abuse that's been going on for you, we pray that you give us the resources and the know-how, and show them the know-how, and let them know that they're not alone. So again, God, we're just saying thank you for everything that you do. Just waking us up this morning is just a blessing. Being able to talk is a blessing. Being in our right mind is a blessing. I don't take anything for granted. Having clothes on my back is a blessing. So thank you, Heavenly Father. And we just want to continue moving forward, continue praying for our brothers and sisters that are making strides and leaps and bounds in the community. We want to continue praying for them, that you continue giving them courage, no matter if they're doing Clubhouse for the first time, like our sister Dr. G, or they're writing their first book, they start a new business, they start a new job, whatever it is. We pray to continue giving them strength and courage, and letting them know that this is something they have to do. They must do. This is part of their destiny. This is part of their spiritual walk, and this part of the thing that you wanted them to do the whole time. So we just vessels, and we just want to make sure we're doing things the right way. So thank you. This we ask in your son Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. And amen. Amen. Thank y'all again. Like I said, for being here. I had a good time. I had a great time, actually. Awesome live. I can say that because I was part of it. I was in here. I can see, I can feel what the Holy Spirit took over. That's why some of this stuff, it's not me. People think it's just me talking. Nah, it's really not. It's the Holy Spirit, and you know, God just got me doing it a certain way, His way. You know, you try to do things your way, it don't work out the same. It might end bad for you. But when you let God take over, you let God take control, things start to happen differently. And I can guarantee you, I don't make too many promises or guarantees, but I can guarantee you, if you allow God to use you and mold you and shape you, your life is going to look different. It's going to feel different. It's going to be different. Now, you might have to go no contact with a narcissist. You might have to go no contact with your narcissistic mama or daddy. I get it. But just know that you're never alone. God is always here for you. We here for you, but God is always here for you all the time. My brothers and sisters are here for you. We always here to pray. We always here to share. And something I love doing on the channel, we always love to celebrate. So if you've been no contact for a certain amount of time, you've been, you know, anything like that, no contact, you've been, you know, so I don't care if it's been a day, 2 weeks, 10 years, 30 years, that's worth celebrating. It's not all about books and titles. And I understand, you know, if you got titles, I get that, but that's not what it's all about. Sometimes it's as simple as you walking away from a relationship that's hard when the person is playing games. That is to be celebrated. Just think about what I'm saying. It's to be celebrated. So thank y'all again for being here, man. I'm gonna play a little music like I've been doing lately. We'll play a little music. I'll pop up a couple of messages while the music playing for a few minutes. And thank y'all, man. Again, God bless y'all. And I'll see y'all next time. I'll see y'all tomorrow, most likely Thursday in Telsha's Live. Subscribe to these people's channel. Like my sister be saying, Telsha be saying the same thing. I'm not gonna put nobody channel up there that I ain't subscribed to myself and I don't support myself. And I know that, you know, God is doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? He's doing something in them is what I'm saying. So that's why I say subscribe to Telsha channel. That's why I say subscribe to Joy channel. That's why I say subscribe to my wife channel. It's not because I'm just married to the woman and I'm just showing support, which I do, but I see what is going on with my wife. So I'm like, okay, that's why I say support my brother Rizzo, support Alan B, because I see the things that are going on around me. You don't see me naming 50 channels or 50 podcasts or 50 clubhouse. Why is that? Because I don't look at all these things and I don't support all these people. Now, if God tell you to support these people, these other people, hey, fine. You know, you do what you got to do. You got to listen to me. You do what you got to do and take it at that. But all right, y'all. Good night, family. Go ahead and watch the part again about the snakes. I promise you're going to get a good laugh. You watch just that part, you're going to be cracking up laughing. And y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all next time. And y'all be blessed. All right, family. See y'all.